Welcome to another exciting Modding Monday. Hello, hello, hello. I think Kaupen left his mic on. I mean, without a mic, it would be a little bit of an issue speaking to everyone, wouldn't it? Where stream? Exactly right here. The stream is right here, where it's supposed to be. 3 minutes early. You know, Haru says, where's the stream? You say 3 minutes early. The Deutsche Bahn would be impressed. That is true. Have you seen the hightail situation? Yes. Jeffrey, I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you. I am super optimistic, okay? I'm like extremely optimistic. I think we're gonna get a hightail. Okay? I think we will. Yay, I caught the start of the stream. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, it's starting. It is starting. I can't find it. I don't know. Where is it? Where is it? You won't get hired for Deutsche Bahn. That is very true. That is very true. That is very true. You have learned Java from watching my tutorials. Awesome, man. That is absolutely amazing.
To glory or doom.
Pizza Post 2022. Thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. Oh, there's new development. Yes. So I can give you a brief rundown. Basically, Simon Hypixel, the previous owner of like Hypixel Studios and stuff, and like the Hypixel server and all of that craziness, they basically said, "Hey, I want to buy back the stuff because Riot is no longer doing anything with Hytale." And in theory, it should be more or less simple to actually buy this back because they only want to buy back the IP and not like the entire company. And basically, he's been dropping hints that he's probably already been in talks and stuff like that, and that is crazy good. That's crazy good news. So it is very possible that that we're gonna get a hightail. I would say like next year, some sort of version. If the deal goes through, then some sort of version we might actually get the original sort of vision of hightail sometime next year, which would be insane. And he's basically like, he just wants to get it out, and yeah, he just wants to get it out and then see, like, basically get feedback from the community and stuff like that, which is really awesome. So, I don't know. It's going to be... Nope, absolutely not, Capitan, because what happens is that he's going to use the legacy engine. And the legacy engine is C# and Java. So, basically, we're good to go, okay? So, my original Java introduction that I did for Java and for Minecraft and hightail modding can actually still be used. So there you go. Yeah. So I think I don't know if it's only going to be in Java or if you actually need to do both, because I would assume that you would also need to change the client on certain things depending on what you want to do. But because C# and Java are very similar to each other, it should be fine. But if they offer some awesome modding tools, man. And by the way, do not worry at all. I will 1000% do modding tutorials on hightail, okay? There's zero possibility that I won't do those. That's 1000% gonna happen, okay? Yeah. Why do I not believe this will turn out well? KP Dragon, do you want a funny answer or do you want the like absolute truth answer that might be a little bit offensive? I can give you either one, but I'm just saying. Only one hightail mod loader? Well, because they're gonna be having a normal... Like a lot of games, they might actually have a proper modding API built into hightail itself. So, yeah. Probably only one, yes. Is hightail still happening? Probably. Offend us. Truth, but funny after... Right, so the reason why you don't believe that this is true is because you've been living on this earth for so long that you've only seen things get marginally better in some areas and get not only marginally but significantly worse in other areas, and your sense of fairness that the world has always told you exists doesn't seem to exist, and therefore you've become very cynical about the state of the world, and that has now seeped into every facet of being in general, and therefore any good news that might be coming your way always has to be taken with the slightest bit of cynicism, because if you ever allow yourself to feel hopeful about the future, you might be disappointed. Listen, if that was too real, I'm sorry, but like, I don't know. It might be true. It might be true in some capacity, okay? What was supposed to be offensive? Well, the offensive part is calling KP Dragon old. That was the offensive part about it. I can't wait for this to be a twisted... Listen, do you want to hear my...
Allies have arrived.
Oh, what the heck?
Rejoice.
Ben Law, thank you for the raid on Twitch over here. Ben Law. Okay, listen. You make mods. You make the Opolis mods. Is this correct? Am I crazy? The Opolis mods. You know what I mean? Hello. Indeed. See, listen, okay? Sometimes I do remember names, okay? It's not always easy, but it's there it is. Also Nano Poopy, yes, of course. Indeed. I mean, kind of perfect timing. Listen, okay? I just wanted to ask chat if they wanted to hear whether or not you want to hear my newest conspiracy theory? Listen, okay? I just cooked this up this morning. But I can give it to you, okay? I can give it to you, okay? I'm just saying. Don't look forward into the future. Why is Kaupen talking about my country? I'm talking about every country. I think so. This is the Opolis guy, Nano Yo.
Accompany me to glory or doom.
Claborda, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. Java Marketplace. No, actually not. I'm actually talking about, like, this might get... Listen, okay? It might get spicy. It might get spicy. Because we might just sort of drift into the lane. We're gonna be like... There's a lane, right? And we might just barely touch it. And this lane might be politics. I know. It's a crazy conspiracy theory. But listen, I'm telling you, it's an interesting theory. I cooked it up this morning. Okay? It is related to the faith that I've just the crazy thing I just dropped. About the future. No poll. Oh man. I mean, you're not wrong. Listen, the no politics rule is for the Discord server, okay? No one's ever said anything about the streams, okay? I'm just saying. I mean... Oh, why does this not load? What the heck, man? What the heck? You have more faith that the Java marketplace will be good over Hightail to be tolerable. That's crazy. I hate what happens on Steam with the collective shout organization. That's not politics. I refuse to say that that's politics. That's just insane, okay? The fact that credit card companies get to tell you what you can spend your money on, insane. Immediate law. We need an immediate law saying, literally, it's so crazy to me. It's literally like saying, you shut down the electricity because they're like, this guy used the electricity to insert whatever crime. It's like, you don't get to shut off electricity because someone committed a crime. And also, the electricity company obviously should not be liable for anything. So it's ridiculous. Hello, sir. Huge respect. Because of you, I got to know how Java is easy. That's awesome. That is awesome. The fact that they were lobbied to. I mean, to be fair, I really think that, like, sometimes gamers, you know, maybe we need to, like, take our what will you say, balls in our hands and just, like, actually do something, okay? Maybe it's time to just be like, hey, like, literally, listen, there should be enough autists among the gamers to go in and be like, hello, Visa, yes, can I speak to your support? Yeah, so, I really don't like that you keep censoring shit, and if you keep doing that, then, we might have a problem, and that problem might be called legislation. So, don't do that. And then you literally just do this every single day. And I think we have enough artists that could happen. And I'm gonna be real, if you get 100 calls of that every single day, Either they're gonna call or I don't know. I don't know. Why do you have a not a furry tag? Listen, Nano, because I'm not. I don't understand this. Why does this like every single time? Autists. Yeah, like people who are obsessed with. I don't think. Love from India. Love back. Hello. Sir, because of you, I got to know I have balls to handle Java. I mean, listen, it can, you know. Why the need to specify? Because it's funny, okay? Because people come in, they say, why do you have on Twitch a not a furry tag? That's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not a furry. And then people are like, oh, that means he's a furry. And then it's engagement bait, Nano. It's engagement bait. Okay, and then someone's like, why do you have a redeem on Twitch that's called put on cat ears? And then everyone's like, boo, right? And then there you go. And then I put on cat ears and everyone's like, oh my god, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah. The goat of Minecraft modding. Bah, it is true though. It may or may not be true. Gotham Chess, is that you? What? No, it's not actually, no. I'm The Rock! I'm not Gotham Chess though. Why do you ask? I am not as good at chess as Levy, okay?
Me to glory or doom.
Hateful conduct? What? Thank you for the follow, though. Thank you. 10 out of 10 engagement bait. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? It's like, you gotta play the game. He sacrifices the compatibility. Doesn't work as well as the Rook. Genuinely does not work as well as the Rook, man. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. I'm developing a mod, and your tutorials are very useful. Nice. Have you taken a look at brains? I mean, neither do I have a working one, nor have I looked at it. No, so no. Sadly not. Doesn't work, yeah. It will probably work with something. He sacrificed his sanity! I felt the brain once. Don't say this, okay? I literally just saw a short on how they open up like the skull for brain surgery. I don't need that right now. I don't need that in my life. Jeffrey now in both chats. Oh, I'm gonna be typing in 2 chats at the same time now. Let's go. You do look like Gotham Chess. Damn. I mean, listen, okay? I'll take that. That is an awesome. Let me see over here. I mean, you know, maybe a little bit, you know, in the right light. I could see it. Let's see. Like, you know, I mean, in some of them, right? I don't quite have the hair. It depends. I mean, it depends on how my hair is styled. I definitely don't have like, yeah. I mean, I can see it. I can see it. A little bit, okay? A little bit. Actually, it's more like you sound like him a lot. Oh, interesting. Okay. You could pass as his brother. No, this one I agree. This one I agree. The suit's pretty nice, right? Yeah. Thanks for teaching me modding, Kaupenjoe. Absolutely. You are very welcome. Yeah, that's a thing, Robin. No similarity. The glasses are different. Yeah, it's true. So about the multi-blocks. Yeah, of course you want to know about the multi-blocks. Listen, okay? The multi-block, you may or may not be slightly disappointed, which is, the title says, looking into multi-blocks, kinda, okay? Now, it is almost a multi-block, but probably not yes, but not quite. So, I'll show you what I have in mind, okay? And for this, listen, we need to bring out the big guns, okay? I have learned from the best developers and streamers, specifically though developers, okay? And the best developers use only one tool to visualize things, and that's paint, okay? I'm going to be drawing all sorts of things, and those are going to be boxes, okay? I'm going to be drawing, wait, where am I? Why does this not work? Why can I not, hello? Why does this not work? Wait, do I have to? Oh, wait, there you go, okay. There you go. Now we have boxes, okay? I'm going to be drawing boxes, okay? I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be writing. Right? There you go. Just like the professionals do. Okay? Because that's what happens, okay? When you explain stuff, On the internet, that's how you do. Kaupenjoe going down the pirate software path. Yeah, with the only difference, I'm actually going to be coding or something on stream. So, you know. But that's okay. That's all right. So, let's see. What I want to, I think this is what people do when they have 7 years of Blizzard experience. Pretty much, that's right. The Java tutorial is very helpful. I'm the third way through, and it has taught me more Java than any other tutorial. That's awesome. Not scamming the audience, but yes, I'll try my best. Okay, I'll try my very best. I can't promise anything though. Okay, who knows what happens. Okay, so usually I'm gonna explain what multi-blocks are. So usually what multi-blocks are the following. Okay, you have a block in Minecraft, right? So this is one block, and then you can put like down, I don't know, let's say like 4 different blocks, and then what happens is these 4 blocks get turned into one big block, okay? That has like different, you know, that you can then like right click and then or see right click, right? So you can right click that, and that then opens up a GUI. So that is the normal thing that happens on for that, right? So for multi-blocks. What I want to do today is a little bit different. I want to set down a block entity that's going to be set down right here. And then what I want to happen is I want ghostly versions of blocks to appear. Boop, 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 boop. Right there, okay? And that indicates that we should also set down blocks in these different areas, okay? And once you do that, you will be able to place items on these blocks, okay? And then you place items on all of those blocks, and then hopefully it's going to craft something. We're definitely not going to get to the crafting today, I can promise you that. I would already be happy if I can set down this block, I get the ghostly versions right here, and I get to set down all of the different blocks, and the middle block somehow detects that all of these are there. That's what I would like to have. If we get to that, I'm already happy with that. If we can then do a crafting recipe that is hard-coded, I would also be happy with that. Like a hard-coded crafting recipe, I would also be okay. But yeah, that's sort of that's the idea. A circle in Minecraft? Absolutely not. No, of course not. This is just to visually represent what I meant. Am I like a little bit too far to like this side? I feel like, right? I should move this way. This does not feel right. Maybe I could also move the camera. Oh, this is going to be a bad idea. Wait. Oh, wait. Now I'm too far on the other side. Wait, this is not right. This can't be. Okay, now this should be perfect. Oh yeah, let's go. This is perfect. There you have it. Okay, yes, a bit. Okay, that's good. I dig it. Okay. So that is the plan today. Now I have prepared something already, which we're going to take a look at in just a second. Yeah, that's not right. That's not okay. That's the end of the green screen. What is this? Wait, which way? I'm not a fan of this. Okay, this is not okay. Okay, looks good. Yeah, but like then now we're at the end of the green screen. What is this? You're breaking the immersion. Now it's also angled. Oh, it's all falling apart, guys. No, at the end of the green screen, it can't be. I swear to God, if the other side of the end of the green screen comes in, I'm gonna crash out. It's too high again. What is happening, guys? Okay, now we're gonna keep it like this, okay? Whatever. Yeah, listen. Oh my God, I'm so far to the left. Oh no, wait, I have to fix this. There's just no way, okay? This is crazy. No, you don't understand. Okay, that's more like it. Look at this. We have so much space right here. That's awesome. Look at that. I mean, come on. Why not do this immediately? Oh, you could have... Oh. Bring back wall. No! Why do you want the wall? No! You're not gonna get the wall here. Alright, sorry. High pay for software. No. Okay. What would you say is the realistic limit that can be made with mods? Well, in theory, right? In theory, you could almost do anything with mods. However, obviously, there's like some amount of limits because Minecraft and the mod APIs just give you some sort of limits. Although with Mixin, you can of course also change some of the source code. So in theory, you could probably do everything, but it's going to be more and more complicated. I just tuned in. What's this, if I may? You may. We're making a sort of multi-block. Okay, this is what we're going to do. And it's going to happen right here in the live stream mods Neo. This is 121.1. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start the client, which is of course going to work immediately, right? Without any issues. As you can clearly see, it's launching and bada bing, bada boom. Once more, it can be just that easy to start Minecraft. Absolutely freaking fantastic. So let's actually take... Forge client div. Failed to create mod instance. What? What? Am I crazy? Have I lost my mind? Failed to create instance? Mod ID? It should have the mod ID. It's all there. Live stream mods. The mod ID is failed to create mod instance. Mod ID, class, livestream mods. I downloaded a new NeoForge one. NeoForge mod loading. Future construct error. Failed to wait for future mod construction. Oh, mod block entities. Duplicate registration. Oops. Sorry. Haha. Woo! Because I called them both pedestal BE. What the heck, man? What the heck, brother? This is crazy. Average Kaupenjoe modding live stream. Excuse me? That's not true. As you can clearly see, everything always works first time when you run this. As you can see, we're now into... Exactly. Press enter to enable the narrator. Okay, I know you didn't hear that, but that's all right. We're gonna enable desktop audio. What kind of music is this, brother? Oh man, okay. Start the comments about the changes in keybinds. What do you do? E for jumping? Yes. What do you do for tab for an inventory? Are you mad? Have you lost your mind? I can no longer support this stream. Or if you also change the controls to a crazy scheme, as per usual, go for what is this? Use your Twitch Prime subscription if you have it. I don't know, man. Tab for inventory is wild. Listen, okay? I heard people use all sorts of insane things, okay? Didn't someone have inventory right-click? Like, what kind of psychopath uses the right mouse button for the inventory? I've heard about that, okay? I am 100% sure that someone had that, okay? Why not shift? Why control to sprint? I literally changed it from control. So the default sneak is left control and sprint is right control. Per default, it is the sneaking is shift and the sprinting is control. And I don't understand why. They changed it at some point. Sprint, I sprint on 6. There's zero way that is true. Nah, the frick. That's even worse. It is. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Okay. To explain once more what I wanted to happen, it's actually going to be fairly simple, okay? And now you might say, oh, it's going to be simple. 3 hours later, Kaupenjoe, nothing works. Nothing in your mod works. Listen, give it some time, okay? Good things need time to breathe and to create, okay? You can't just expect perfection the first drop of a hat, okay? Sometimes you need to give it some time, okay? That's just the case. Anyway, so
accompany me to glory or doom.
G-Berry, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. Now, listen, okay? So, what I want to have happen is the following. I want to set this down, and then I want to have ghostly versions of this thing appear right here. This is so... That is actually... The fact that this crashed is unbelievable to me, man. Why? Oh, man. That's honestly embarrassing, bro. Why would this happen? This is ridiculous. Lunas, you reached 1 million downloads on a mod thanks to my courses, and you are very grateful. Thank you for sharing the knowledge. Lunas, that is awesome. What's the name of your mod? I wanna take a look at it. If you don't mind sharing. Absolute cinema. Listen, okay, it is what it is. The Twitch ads. Listen, I'm sorry. Twitch ads happens. F. I don't know what's the problem with Twitch. I think I fixed it now. Hobble Furnace. All right. Check this out. Ooh, lots of bro, this furniture looks freaking sick, man. Oh my god. How did I not see this before?
Welcome to the King's Court.
Also, IPGA 13. Thank you for the 7 months. We should actually get this should show up. Let's see here. Notification.
Ibga13 has subscribed for 7 months.
Ibga13. Mystical agriculture. True. It is very true.
Accompany me to glory or doom.
Sigh, what now? There's nothing. I don't have any, like, what is now? Angerbeast, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. So, we need a custom one over here. Side pedestal. Because otherwise it's gonna create the same one. Side pedestal block entity. We're gonna be fine, okay? Don't even worry about it, okay? We're gonna be fine. Don't worry your pretty little head about anything, okay? It's gonna be okay. I have 2Ks because of your tutorials. Let's go. Nice. What are we doing today? A more or less multi-block, but not 100%. Somewhat of a multi-block, okay? Multi-block-ish is what I would call it. Side pedestal. But the issue is we now also need a custom menu and screen class. Listen, I know I could also... why override? That's like... I don't... Listen, okay? That's crazy. I have 77 downloads. Well, you gotta start somewhere, right? I mean, that's to happen. Question. When you preload images and then display them as an image? I don't quite know what you mean by that. How you would preload images and then display them as an image? It depends on in what context you would want to display an image, I guess. Is what I would need to know.
To glory or
RN
doom.
Gaming, I genuinely thought that it was RNG Gaming, or we could call you RNG Aiming. No, that doesn't work. Okay, sorry. RG, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. Site, yeah, because then we also need a custom menu. Listen, we're just gonna go through this, okay? He's being dumb by using UI layer blocks instead. Listen, I am always being dumb, but only I'm allowed to call myself dumb, okay? You are not allowed to say this. Okay? Let's just... This is what I... Okay. Listen to me, you fricks, okay? At least I'm coding over here, live on Twitch and YouTube, okay? Instead of saying, oh, you know, I've worked for 7 years at a prestigious company called Kaupenjoe Entertainment. No, but for real, get it to work once and then fix the code. But of course, don't skip step 2. There's 3 steps to making good code. Get it to work, fix code, never skip step 2. Bada bing, bada boom. That's another short for you. Clip it and ship it, guys. Clip it and ship it. Side pedestal menu. Then we of course want to use the side pedestal menu right here, as well as the side pedestal block entity. No. Block entity. There you go. This then needs to be cast to the correct entity. We then also need to check for the side pedestal block here so that it is still valid when we right click the block. If there's someone not understanding any of this, that's totally fine. This is all some high-level stuff, you know. Not everyone can be as smart as someone who has worked for 19,000 years at Kaupenjoe Entertainment. Listen, I'm gonna milk this joke for the rest of my life. I don't even care. It's so stupid, and yet, And yet, it's it's fun. It's fun. Okay, custom GUI. Well, we got a custom GUI. You forgot to actually implement sane methods of coding practices. Who said that? No one would ever say this, okay? No one would ever say this. Modding by Kaupenjoe. By only watching your videos can I learn modding up to a Wither Storm mod level. I highly doubt it, okay? So I think that the levels of that level would be where you need to do some of your own research, some of your own testing, and just trying to learn other things. And also, the Java foundation you need for that is going to be immense, right? You definitely need a big Java foundation for it. I highly recommend going for that as a big thing. Side pedestal. Super Z, it's going to be doing both. It's going to be doing both. But like, why not have a screen as well? Yeah, we're going to use the same renderer for the time being, but we're going to definitely be fine. And listen, don't even at me that I could also make the side pedestal block class derive from the other base class. I understand that I could do this. I have opted not to do this right now. Okay. That's the reason, okay? I've opted not to do this. So, side pedestal, side pedestal, side pedestal, side pedestal, block, side pedestal, side pedestal. In the menu creative tabs, we are good. Now, 1000% is going to work. Sometimes you need to come in with confidence, okay? Not sometimes, always, almost always. You gotta come in with confidence. Kaupenjoe tutorials and courses I bought have greatly helped me learn Java and port a huge custom block mod to 121 over the past year or so. You're awesome. That is awesome to hear. Always love to hear that. If you want to share it, you are allowed to share the name, and I may or may not look at it at some point, if you want to. You don't have to, though. You don't have to. Or if it's not open, that's fine as well. I don't think you should have extending classes. Doesn't seem right in my opinion. I mean, maybe. I don't know. How long will it take me to reach that level? So this is a very hard thing to say. I love how it still crashes. It's fine. Let's take a look at the fatal error over here. It depends on so many different factors, right? Like, I mean, how much Java knowledge do you already have? How much are you willing to learn every day? It's not easy to say. I can't just say, oh, in a year you're going to be able to do it. It's not possible. Please can you share how to make a custom tab work in block Entity GUI? I want different slot layouts. Okay. Restros blocks. Okay, interesting. Yo! Damn. Alright, okay. I love this. This is pretty neat. Let me show you. Look at this. Look at this, guys. That's pretty neat. So what do we have? How do I not know any single of these house banners? This is Glover? House Glover? Am I crazy? Why are there no... This is not Targaryen. Targaryen is red. This is like this burning tree. I know this as well. This is like this is one from the Eyrie, I'm pretty sure. But the rest, I don't know the rest. I don't know the rest. Are there any other excuse me? Okay, that's oh my god, we got the Scepter of Baelor right here, the Red Keep, the Dragon Pit, the Uff Village. Alright, interesting. That's an interesting one right there. We have hundreds of house banners for Westeros Craft. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty freaking neat, man. It is ridiculous how much the tutorials are like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I am amazed to what ends the tutorials travel, if you don't mind me saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous to me. Unbelievable. But it's pretty freaking cool. I thought that was a picture or render. I think that was built within the game. Hello, Flez. Hello. Making GUI for pedestals that only hold one item is insane. Listen, okay? You're correct. It is insane. But why not? Why not? What the heck? Listen, please don't crash. No, why? Why? Why do you keep crashing? It's the renderer. Because the mother fricker only takes a... Yeah, then they make another renderer, you piece. You absolute freaking piece, man. Side, block entity, block entity, block entity. Bada bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. That's fine. Client mod class. Bada bing, bada boom. Side, pedestal, block entity, renderer. Are you happy now? No, he's not. Why? Because... wait. No, because this is still a normal block. Yeah, well, there you go. That would fix that as well. There you go. Now we're gonna be fine. Okay. Still not finished, but I want to show you something. BBL casting. Listen, okay. Isn't BBL what the girls get when they fly to Brazil? Am I right? It's called a BBL as well, right? BBL casting is crazy in that context. Basically making your own Tinker's construct. Sick. Yes. Naughty, naughty. Listen, okay? You don't need to know why I know this. Finally! We have done it. How to get started on texturing, block bench modeling, and animating. Genuinely, just start and do some stuff. I am horrible at it. I've gotten probably better, but yeah. Kaupenjoe with the BBL. Okay, listen. There's a reason why you don't get pants reveal, okay? There's a reason for it. Cosmetic surgery mod revealed and leaked. Awesome. Oh, man. Thank you for all your job and vids. Thank you. You're very welcome. Hey, I will once again re-explain what I had in mind. We set down the main pedestal. Then what's going to happen is that ghostly versions will appear of pedestals in the following variation over here. Bam. This is going to be ghostly versions of this. Okay, that's what's going to appear. And then I'm going to set them down. And what's going to happen is that we're going to make some sort of thing where if I have to set down certain items in each of them, right? And then a certain other item in the middle one, let's just say like a redstone or something, right? Boom. And then it's going to craft something and set it into the middle one. So kind of like it does this in what is it called? Whatever, mystical agriculture. One of my favorite mods, by the way. And I want to do this. Okay. Now I think this should absolutely be possible. Definitely not with a custom recipe yet, but at least with a hard-coded recipe. I think this should work, and it shouldn't actually be too crazy. Something like Thaumcraft Ritual. I guess so. So kind of like La Mystical Agriculture pedestal crafting. Exactly. That is exactly the thing that I wanted to sort of rediscover. Discover. Redstone dust. Yes. So kind of like all of that stuff. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I think that this is really cool. I love hard-coded recipes. Make it first. Listen, do I need to explain this? Do I need to explain this? Simon Hypixel. Listen. I'm going to explain this very simply, okay? There you go. This is what it is. Make it exist first. You can make it good later. There it is. Black. Okay, it's actually... Well, it is black on white. Yeah, there you go. Believe. Believe! And make it exist. Make it good later. And that's what we're going to do. And then we're also going to explain it once, once we have it. Yes, explain it. Not valid. You didn't use paint. God damn it. No. Oh, sorry for the flash blind flash. Oh, that's horrendous. How can I just make all of it black? Is this like an easy thing to just like make everything black, the background? Wait, could I do this? No, it doesn't work. Okay, well, whatever. Then we have to do the long way around. Okay. There you go. Make first. Oh my god, I can't write with a mouse at all. Make first. I'm a smart guy. Then perfect. Then make better later. There you go. And as we all know, Anything and everything that's done in Paint is always the truth and is always right. Let's go, baby. All right. Okay, so the first way to do this is yap, 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 yap. Of course I'm yapping. What are you doing? Hello, what are we doing today? Can someone explain to Doge Dev what we're doing today? Because I'm sorry, I can't do it again. We're doing a multi-block that's not really a multi-block, okay? Now, next point. What is the next one? So, the pedestal block entity renderer is going to need to render ghost blocks. How do we do that? I have absolutely no idea. But we're gonna try. Okay. So, theoretically, so there isn't something called a block renderer, is there? No, there is not. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. First step is multiple blocks, next step is multi-blocks. Well, the first step is to do the visuals and then see. I'm pretty sure I have rendered a block before. I just don't remember how. Well, it's definitely not an item renderer. It's just counting the pedestals and making it... Well, right now, none of the functionality, just the... like, spawning it in the world. How do you render that? NeoForge Docs talks about vanilla code apply. Okay, it's kind of a bummer because Pilot Software kind of inspired me to start this modding journey thing, finding you here. Well, I'm just gonna go crazy, okay? And that's gonna say, we're just gonna stick with me. Okay, that's a crazy thing to say, okay? That's a crazy thing to say. I'm just gonna be the next Pirate Software without all of the other shit. I don't know if that's a good thing to say, okay? But we might start with some shorts soon, okay? We might just start with some shorts very soon. Look at the Enderman holding layer. Yo, that is a great idea. But let's be honest, that's probably using item renderer. Because he's holding an item and he's holding a block, but it's probably going to be an item. Enderman holding layer. That does not exist. Enderman layer. Enderman. Enderman renderer. Carrying block state. Wait, what? Carrying. Set up anim. La da 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 da. Have you worked in Multiblocks? Or kind of. Luna, kind of, okay? Everyone just ignores the kind of. Everyone's like, Multiblocks! I will say, it's very successful clickbait so far. Oh, man. That's amazing. It's not clickbait, okay? It's not clickbait. We do want to do something like that. But it's a start. Okay, so this does not exist anywhere in the game. Item renderer and then scale it up. I don't like that at all. I don't like that in the slightest. Like, I don't like, everyone knows caps lock written words are invisible. True. Can you tell people, really love multi-blocks? They do. They really do. I mean, it is the case. God, clickbait. Listen, sometimes you gotta, listen, don't hate the player. Hate the game. And I'm just playing the game, okay? You need renderer, not the model. Enderman renderer. Add layer. Carried block layer. Yeah, it's called the carried block layer. Block state, carried block. Block state, push, transform. This stuff block renderer. It is actually the block render dispatcher. You're absolutely correct. Block renderer. Don't tell me I can get it from Minecraft instance. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, let's go, baby. This is going to be easier than I thought. Oh, that is so good. Block state. Bada bing, bada boom. State equals modblocks.get mains side pedestal.get.default block state. It just spent 3 hours texturing animated fluids and they came out amazing. Let's go! Listen, sometimes good things take time. Told you so. Listen, Captain, I would never deny any of your expertise, actually. Because, you know, it is what it is. But this text displays, I don't know. Gotta love it. Listen, you gotta love that things sometimes just work out. You just love that things sometimes work out. Now, the state, we can literally just do the following. We can do this. Bada bing, bada boom. And we need to translate it into the following things. Try to do an art stream. Are you kidding me? If I do an art stream, you're gonna be like, Kaupenjoe, my toddler can draw better than this. And I'm like, I know. That's what I told you. When I did the cooking stream, I drew things. I wanna roast you. Please don't use a for loop. No, like, listen. Have you not seen 2 times Twitch Dev of the Year winner Pirate Software, 7 years working at Blizzard, 20 years in the gaming industry, never use for loops for things that make sense? Are you crazy? You think I would use a for loop? Please. Please. Let's make one of them appear, and then let's do the other one. You drew us on the Spotted Dick stream. See, there is a true fan. Challenger Phoenix. There's a true fan, man. Could block display entities work? I don't think we need that at all, actually. A stream doing a bunch of block bench models and texturing and yapping sounds fun. Big 5. Have you seen when I model? Have you seen what I create? Have you seen this? Do you think that the things that are shown in the videos, let's say, for example, the war turtle, right? Do you think I've done this? Absolutely not. I can't do this. This is incredible. Done by Artskek, one of the greatest modelers of our time. Okay? Amazing. You know what I do? I can show you what I can do. And you're gonna say, you cannot be serious. And I'm saying, yes, I am serious. Okay? You know what I can do? I can do the following. I can do an airplane. And you know how the airplane looks like? This is how my airplane looks like. Or making an aeroplane. An entity that we can fly. And it shall be named. This is how it looks like. But once it flies, right, I'm gonna be like Orville and Wilbert in here. You don't even know who those guys are, do you? You know, you gotta admit one thing, okay? The guy can yap, but my man, can the guy not model? Look at this. What is this? Little flap down here that does this, like the one thing, and then this guy is like the rolling thing, and the other way we can't actually move because we can only move in 2 directions, I guess.
That makes sense to me.
Or maybe. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense at all, actually. I don't think it makes sense in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't be good at everything. Exactly, Justin. Oh, I remember. Man, that was so... It was a fun one, though. You gotta admit. It was a fun stream. Not bad at all, the front, but the rest. I'm not better. Listen, just because you can't do something better does not mean that you can't criticize something that's bad, right? Just because you're not a chef does not mean that you can't say, this tastes like garbage. Just because you can't cook does not mean that, you know, you have to just eat shit and be like, oh, this is great. I can't criticize it because I can't do it better. No, that's not a thing, you know. Normally, planes only go one direction. What do you mean, Ludo? That's not true. Planes go up, and then they can also do this. And then what they can also do is this way, right? So they go in, they translate into at least 2 directions. Yes. So that would be Y and X, I guess. And then they also rotate around the X axis at the very least. I'm pretty sure that's how they do. But can they also rotate like this? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they have to, of course. So see? I need to verify on Twitch chat. Really? Is that a thing? Hitch can make them go up, but still only one direction. Shit, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, damn. Yeah. So they only translate into the X direction, But to move to the Y direction, what they do is they rotate. Oh, damn. I never even noticed that. Listen, you can always learn something, man. You can always learn something. That's awesome. Good to know. Block renderer dot get block model state. Let me see. What does this guy do? Render single block. There is zero way that it's going to be this easy. It's not going to be quite that easy. And I can tell you why in just a second. But, listen, man. We're further along than I would have thought, man. P buffer source and a packed light. Because the next step is to make it sort of render system change alpha. I don't remember the name. Bro, if Crown Sheep, if you're coming in with the way to make it like see-through, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay? Alpha. No shot. Set shader glint alpha? 0.5? Bro, imagine that works. We're just gonna try it. Let's just try it. Let's just try that. Brother, I said that before. That uses enchantment glint. Oh, I mean, that could also be funny. Let's just see. Let's just... what the heck? Let's just take a look at it, okay? I gotta test stuff out at any, time from time to time. That's not cool what I had in mind. What the heck? What was that? Wait, what the heck? I mean, you gotta admit though, that does look cool. What kind of what is this? It's kind of, what the heck? What the heck, man? Wait, no, I can't interact with it. I was about to say. Sir, it seems like you're rotating in space. Yeah, but why does it rotate so weirdly? Does it depend on where I look? It does, doesn't it? Look at this. It depends on the camera. Yeah, the orbit is weird because it depends on the camera. Look at this. Like yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's trippy. What the heck? What the? Hey, yo. All right. That's something. Is it hard to port NeoForge to Fabric? It highly depends on what it is. So, usually I would say it is moderately hard. However, I highly recommend, if you want to do this, to use one of the best tools available, and that is Linky. I'm showing this every single time, but it is good. And that is the following. That is the Linky Daniels Dev mappings. And with the mappings, what you can do is, you can go in, you want to go from NeoForge to Fabric. So what you go is, you go to a namespace official, and then you take your version, for example, 121.1, and then you go to translate to another namespace, and at the bottom over here, you say, I want to translate this to yarn. And then what you can do, for example, if we are like, hey, I actually want to take what I had here. So let's say the block renderer, render single block, right? I want to know, what is this called in Fabric? I can take a look, and we can see it is called the block render manager render block as entity. And there you go. Linky. I said Linky. Is it called Link I? No, it's not called Link I.
Linky.
See, did you hear that?
Linky.
Exactly. Linky. It's 100% pronounced Linky. There's no chance it's pronounced Link I. I swear I will DM She Daniels if I need to know this. How it's pronounced. Let's go, Modding Monday. Yes! Modding freaking Monday. This is not my good Christian KSP orbit. That's true. That's very true, though. You are right on that one. Bad code bad. No. The code is only as good as the person who wrote it. So one of the reasons why this might be the case is because but Linky is also the app that makes it understand. Mojang mappings. Villager tell witness that I was murdered. Yeah, it's crazy that they did an observer pattern in that, right? Currently learning to code. Do you have 121 is the version to go I have heard it's quite complicated. Well, the complicated thing there is just the updates, right? But if you, let's say, hey, let's do 121.1 and you stick with that for a while, then you should be good to go. I would say, right? There you go. Bro's tripping. Have you, Linus, have you ever watched a stream before of mine? Oh, yes, that is a normal occurrence. Arch! Why Mondays though? Listen, okay? Just because of the alliteration. Modding Monday. It just sounds too good, man. It just sounds too good. Overlay texture. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I don't know why it, okay, first things first, I know why. Because we have to do the following. We have to pop the post stack right here. Because it was using the same post stack for both the item renderer as well as the block renderer. My mistake. And all of a sudden, it's gonna work. How long does it take you to make a new mob as an experienced coder? So it depends, General Saber, on like how much are we talking? Are we talking model and animations as well, or just implementing it into the game? Does this look weird to you right here? Am I crazy? Wait, have I lost my mind? Does this look weird to you? Wait, what is this? Wait, what? What? Wait, I think I'm tripping now. What? That's normal. Oh my god, okay. There you go. There it is. It works. I did put down the wrong pedestal. You're right. You're right. Okay. Okay. Bro is going schizo. I think I might be. I think I might be. What the heck? You look at the scale function. I don't think that you can do that. Stone textures can flip their texture. Oh, I see. All right. Set shader color. Oh, man. No, this is 111, 100%. Look at this. Look at this. 0.5. And then, it's gonna work. I added dashing and stamina. Let's go. How do you make your mod accessible using mod menu? So I believe mod menu, that would be the alpha is up. Alpha is down. Oh, what the heck? Wait, that's... You need to end the batch of the multi-source buffer. No shot. There's a method to post stack. Multi-buffer source. E-buffer source. Just join. What are you trying to make? So, what we're trying to make is a very something first, okay? We're trying to make something first. And that something is, I set down a block right here, and then we have different blocks that appear around it as ghost renderers. That's the first thing we're going to do right now. Look at water when you did it. You're right. You're right. There's something there, isn't there? Oh, render type? Wait. Entity glint? What the heck? Wait, what the... Entity translucent. Translucent. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. That's 100% it. Okay? You have to go with confidence. If the code thinks that you're confident about it, then it works. Okay? You have to scare the code into doing what you want. You can do that with AI too, by the way. I'm just saying, if you are mad and or angry with the AI, it might. What are you doing, Kaupen? I'm just playing around. What do you mean? True, the code needs to feel scared. Exactly. Exactly. If the code thinks you're confident, it works. Now that you repeated it back at me, it sounds way worse. Wanna guess how long my food motor is for good old time's sake? Yes, it's going to take 38 minutes. How to create mods. Step 1, be scary. Yes! How do you change the player model? It's complicated. You need to act like you don't care. It's true. It's true. You're right. It's the same way when you do it with traffic lights. When you do it with traffic lights, it's you just be like, I don't even care that you're red, and then all of a sudden it turns green because you don't care. When it gets clipped back to you, it'll sound even worse. No! Arch trying to get the best clips again out here, man. Will you update your blog? Probably not. I don't know. The blog is a bit of a buffer. A buffer? What? You just get the buffer without doing anything to it. I have never worked with a buffer. What am I? Oh. Oh. So like... Okay, but like, I don't know what I do with it then. What do I do with it? Like, I don't... So I get the buffer? And then... Set color. Okay, that's fine. I can set the color, but like, I don't know... Okay, I see. So that's gonna be 1, 1, 1, and then 0.5, let's say. Right. And that's just gonna set it. So I'm gonna get the buffer. I'm gonna say, hey, translucent, set the color, 50%, and that's it. It uses the buffer now, because it gets the buffer source. Do I understand this correctly? Listen, rendering is not... I'm not doing rendering every day, okay? It's the same logic as pretending you're not care when your game is loading. True. It's so true. What? Set color. What? What? Oh, well, I mean, the buffer is being pushed into the render single block. So I would assume that it uses the buffer, right? In some capacity. Without me having to do a buffer load. No. The buffer, there is add vertices. You can't set the texture. Brother. You... Do you think I understand rendering? I think you need to store the buffer as a variable. I think so too. I've seen this before. I've seen the vertex consumer stuff before. Consumer. You set .get and it did nothing. Yeah, but what do I do with the consumer now? Consume? Stupid. That's stupid. No, the consumer does consume. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Let's just see where vertex consumer is used. Easy. No. I want to see where this is used. Like public vertex consumer. I have to attach the sources. God damn it. Pass it to the buffer. Now I'm getting a little bit. What? The rendering is done inside the block render dispatcher. Block tint getter. Vertex consumer. Render breaking texture. Hey, yo, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that that was a thing. Who assumed a German can do rendering? That's a very good point, man. We can do only one thing. That's not true. We can do 3 things. I can't do that joke. I can't do that joke, okay? I was about to do a crazy joke, okay? I can't do it. I can. Nah, yeah, of course you can. Render batched. Render single block. Model data, render tint. Put the vertex consumer in there instead of the buffer. Is that a thing? But it needs a multi-buffer source, not a vertex consumer. Oh, can I just give him the buffer back? I can't. I can't get the buffer back. I know exactly what joke you were about to make. There is zero possibility, okay? I do not believe that you know. And if you do, then what country was I thinking of? With that joke. Don't be too funny too quickly. Getting the timing right is hard. Yeah, don't forget that Notch coded his own rendering engine for Minecraft. It's true, that's very true. Cast. The Vertex consumer is not a... It's not a freaking buffer. Germany. No, I was not thinking about Germany. That was not the country I was thinking of. Okay, let's not go into this. Okay, did I attach the sources? Bada bing, bada boom. And now we can actually take a look at this. Let's do player model. Vertex consumer. Buffer. Have you tried asking the code nicely? No. How do you make boats in Fabric 121? I think almost the same way that we did it before, although I'm not actually quite sure. Buffer. This is a render. Buffer. Vertex buffer. Buffer. This is not compile. You need to save the buffer in a variable, then set the color, and then pass the buffer. I mean, am I losing my mind? Ooh, player ear layer. There's such a thing does not exist. Okay, this is not the player layers or player model. Okay. Oh wait, render ears. Oh yeah, the ears are for deadmau5. There you go. It's for deadmau5. When the name of the player is deadmau5, then he gets ears. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Install Windows XP. No. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Have you asked? Should I ask the code nicely? I'm not going to. Okay. Should we use AI for this? Oh, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I know the problem. Listen. I'm sorry, what? You're using Windows instead of Linux. God damn, man. This is not a Linux joke. Okay? This is serious business over here, okay? Listen, guys. I know you're all girlfriendless and all alone, okay? I'm not going to install Arch Linux until I'm married, okay? Because that's how you override the circle, okay? I cannot accept back my virginity, okay? This is not possible. Is the render type even translucent? Brother in Christ. Number one, it's translucent. I'm not doing anything. I would ask AI for help, but not to do the coding. AI helped you with the chests. It did. It did, actually. You're right. Why are you talking about ferrets? I took that personally. I always take it personally. How do you know I don't have a girlfriend? Listen, okay. I mean, I'm not saying anything about anything. I'm like, you know, AI learned modding from you. Right, but maybe it learned it better, you know? I installed Arch and then Linux, and then Windows. Linux sucks. How dare you? Why do you have a scale for 1? I'm gonna go insane. Captain, you're not focusing on the correct things. What are we doing over here? Consumer. The model data and render type parameters. Wait. Model data empty. What is this? I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need any of this. Okay. If there's a render system, set color. We've already done the render system. That did not work. Okay. I just need to figure out how to use the vertex consumer. I've seen this before. Okay. We're going to be able to figure this out. Don't even worry about it. Okay. This is a player. Let's do another one. Hierarchical model. Okay. What are we doing with this vertex consumer over here? Buffer. I don't render to buffer. Render. Buffer. If you want to use the BRD, the Bundesrepublik for Deutschland, look in general. It's textures. There's just textures in general, chat. You wanna... This is actually... Honestly, that gets deleted. That's crazy, bro. How many lines of code does it usually take to make a multi-block? There's no set lines of code that you can put in to do that. Bundesrepublik Deutschland. He meant the block render dispatcher. Oh man, that's really funny. That's pretty good. What is that if you want to use the block renderer? Bro. You can't use it. I can't use it. Okay, that's the only... Oh my god, why are there so many hydrates, bro? Bro, he's drowning me. Has to be enough. No, let's get more. Let's get one more big gulp in. Let me refund my points. You peace! I'm still making enchantments, frying my 4 brain cells. Listen, at least you got 4 brain cells, okay? I'm checking here. I'm like, check, can accept, and see if there's another one. There isn't. There is this one, and there's another one with a model data over here and a render type. Now, the render type, that's all fine and well, but it's not going to set the stuff over here. Model renderer. So I have to check the model renderer, okay? Baked model. Get colors. Oh, come on, guys. What is this? Switch to Twitch so I can get points to redeem hydrate. Very good point. Very good point. Do server software like paper. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. It's a definite maybe. There is a buffer builder. Block colors is just for tinting grass. Multi-buffer. Buffer builder. Nope. Buffer source. Buffer source? Ignore buffer builder. Okay, I'll ignore it. You can use the second method there and give it transparent. I don't think that's gonna work. But okay, sure. Listen, okay? Let's try it. Why not? Why not try that? Maybe it's gonna work. You know what? Maybe it's gonna work. You're absolutely right. Why not try this? Why not try that? And let's just see. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay? And then here it's gonna be the buffer source again, and there you go. Translucent, and there we have it. And obviously, that's gonna work. If this actually does it, I'm gonna be a little bit mad about it. Not gonna lie. I would be a little bit mad about that. La da hydrate. Yeah. It's not really see-through, is it? But I feel like it looks different. I'm assuming that render single block is converting the buffer source to use as the... Yes, I believe so too. So maybe we need to use a different method. Okay? No lighting. There it is. Well, if we use render batched... Oh, but giving it a block pause is kind of strange though. But we then could give it a vertex consumer. Try to see how mystical agriculture does it. No! That's the point! We have to learn! We have to use our noggins, guys! You can't just look everything up. You can't just vibe code everything, okay? Like, what happens if the internet is out and you gotta do this, okay? A guy comes in and he says to you, listen, biatch, if you don't code this in the next 2 hours, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have a lead for an unspecified person that you like, okay? And you're like, and then you know what he does? Then he takes scissors and he cuts your internet line. Boom, and then it's over. Render batched. Now we need to put in. Oh, don't tell me I can't put in the post stack though. No, the post stack gets in there. The level as well. I don't like the fact that we have to put in a level, but that's okay. Give me predictions for 122 release. I have no idea. At this point, there's nothing. Bye. Are you going because I'm shit at this? 7412 for 7412. Unbelievable. I made you too. All right. Take care, man. Sorry. I'm getting... Kaupen, if someone is threatening you to do modding tutorials, blink twice. Useless mob. For 122, it's gonna be the Java Marketplace. Ah! Oh boy, oh boy. Block pause. Pblock entity dot get block pause dot offset 202. I mean, yeah, that's literally what we want to do. Exactly. Block pause p block pause dot get level. Block p block pause. E buffer no consumer baby check sites false random source render type. Look at that. P block entity dot random. No, wait, random source? What the fuck does it need a random source for? Tessellate block. I'm actually going to go insane. Brother. Set seed. Not even 20 hours would do it for me. If he's giving me 2 hours, I think there's better uses for my time. Yeah, listen, I mean, I can respect it. We get in GTA 6 before 122. Bro, it might actually be the case. Count was right, Microsoft went wild with paths. Right now, they are at 121.8. It's horrible about it. It's horrible as well. Because I'm pretty sure the doesn't work. Oh, because there's no model, right? No. Wait, why not? Boolean, random source, and ... Oh, I still need the model data. Sorry, I forgot the model data. Model data dot empty. There you go. Look at that. We're using the consumer now. What are we saying, chat? What are we saying? Listen, if it works, come on, come on. I think it might work. Wait, it's 121.8 since when? I don't know, like 2 weeks or something? Or I think something like that. It's been a while. Damn you to hell, man. Also, why does it keep disappearing? If you look at it. Like, look at this. If it's crazy and it works, it's not crazy. Because the main block isn't rendered. It's disappearing because you're not rendering the block entity itself. Make the alpha even lower. It works as long as you have the pedestal in frame. Oh, that makes sense. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Nope. I guess maybe. Well, it probably extends a little bit more. Interesting thing. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but like, okay, that's fair. Just discovered how culling works. I know how culling works, but I wasn't sure that that was what happens, okay? Because that wasn't the exact case that I had. You just set the main block to always render, should render off screen. There's no way that that's a thing. Is that a thing? Yo, that's a thing in the block entity renderer. No freaking shot, brother. That is amazing tech. Holy... Picticon coming in here, throwing that out as their first message. Holy, man. That's crazy. Should render off screen. True. Boom. First step done. Next point of order. Kaupen, no. What do you want from me now? What do you want from me now? This is really bad because it's going to be a very bad thing for the performance. Precious resources. Listen, if you're playing on your 1080 Ti, okay, that's not my problem. Get a better graphics card, man. God damn it. Okay. GTX 480. I'll affect performance if you have hundreds of them. That's what I'm saying. You should have one of them. not like 100. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it for now. You're overestimating people if you think they have a 1080. Oh shit. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. I'm on GT 2210. Iris XE. I don't even. Captain, me and my potato laptop appreciate you. On my little potato. Powered by a lemon battery. Damn. Imagine having a mod on 40 FPS. Imagine playing modded with a bad PC. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I have a 4060. Is that good? I mean, it's four digits, so yeah. I would use a list of pairs, then render the block inside an event. Okay. Could work too, yeah. I would really like to get it to be translucent, to be honest with you. Like, that's just the next step that I would like to get done. What mappings does NeoForge use? Kaupen, please make a ghost block. A blue tint like a hologram. I have to make it a ghost first! It's not ghosting, man! You know, usually it's it's the other way around. Usually I get ghosted too often. Here, I don't get ghosted. What is this? What is this craziness, man? Why? Manually render each quad. Oh, that's so stupid though, man. I don't want to do that. Okay, you know what? Wait a second. No. Shut your cake hole. Blocks? No, this is World Gen. Wait a freaking second. NeoForge. Block entities. No. This is the tutorial. I didn't want the tutorial. NeoForge 7. Just wait a moment. Tank entity renderer. Oh baby. Vertex builder. Item get render layer state. Here I'm actually drawing the individual quads. I would look into block render, get model renderer, render model. Get model renderer. No shot, bro. No shot. But I need a baked model for that. Now I need a baked model. Where the frick do I get the baked model from? P-power stack, easy enough. Consumer, I love it. State, easy enough. Baked model, we're just gonna keep it null for just a second, okay? Just to get all of the rest in. 1 packed light. We have packed light, easy enough. We have packed overlay, easy enough. Model data.empty, easy enough, right? Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Render type dot. Oh, this is the wrong one. Render type dot translucent, easy enough. Once more, right? We get rid of this. Bada bing, bada boom. And now, we gotta start baking. Also, this requires a post-stack pose. What the fuck is a post-stack pose, bro? I cannot, bro. Last? What? Baked model is not nullable. I'm actually gonna go insane. I'm actually gonna go crazy. Hop pose. No, you have to do last to get the pose. You could just render... You could... Wait. You could, in the render for the side thing, make a state with a variable to set anything that triggers the render to be transparent on the side block. I don't know if I've understood this. What model loader is this for? NeoForge 121.1. What is the idea of the mod you are making? So, basically, I set down a block right here. And what I want to happen is I want to ghost blocks to appear in this configuration, right? So I want ghost blocks to appear in this configuration to show you what you should place down in those places. This hurts my head. Fix 1, break 2. Yes! This is exactly what we're doing right here, okay? We're just, this is what we need to do, man. This is easy enough. Luna, if this hurts your head, ask me. You could do baked model. MC get model date. Okay, right. The gamer. That is a good thing. However, how do I then make it transparent? Because we're still on the whole thing that it has to be somehow transparent. And I still don't have that done yet. And I don't even think if the render model does it. You need to use the state that sets the state. I use the stones to destroy the stones? Fun. Hey, fun has appeared. Are we having fun? By the way, I'm not making fun of your name. Okay, this was not intentional. I'm not making fun of your name, but like, I'm a ghost you. Yeah, render model as alpha. Brother, okay, I'm the omega over here. Alpha omega. Render model as alpha. Is that a thing? No. Render model. There doesn't exist anything. Render model as alpha. As if that's just a thing. As if I could just say, hey, render the model as alpha. Am I having a crash out moment over here? Yes. Yes, I have. Also, we haven't fixed the baked model issue yet. Baked model. Has alpha. Brother. I'm going. I'm not alright anymore. I'm not alright anymore. Oh, I am so not alright. Oh, fuck off. There's no way I need to use a baked model for this. It's done, okay? We're gonna use ChatGPT now. I'm gonna use ChatGPT. It's over. It's done, okay? Okay. It's easy to get, though. I mean, like, I don't know. I can't do it. I believe we've been closer before. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Gemini, please. I would use Gemini, but Gemini tends to be an asshole about some things. Just let me do it. Okay, let's just see. Hello, ChatGPT. I'm trying to render a block in NeoForge 121.1 in the render method in a custom block entity renderer. Now, I want this block to be transparent. However, I am unable to get that to work. Here is my current code, current relevant code. You're close, but there's a few things missing to render a translucent blocks in a custom block entity renderer. Use the correct layer. The block itself must support the translucent render layer via the render type lookup. Use render layer translucent only with the proper setup. The vertex consumer create must be compatible. Oh, that's my favorite song again! Imagine this is gonna work. Oh, I love that song. That was amazing, bro. Gets the spirit up, and now... Which track is that in the OST? That's called pirate music or something like that. Pirate song? Pirate theme? That's a pirate software. Sorry, that was a different thing. The song did not work at Blizzard. I can tell you that much. Wait, but it says that there's another thing that we need to do. Set render layer. No way. I need to set the render layer like that? Why? That's not true. Is this right? The mistake will be that the block render didn't support instead of uses cutout. I don't think I need to do this. Block render and block render model. I'm gonna crash out. Okay. At this point, you actually just type stuff, right? I'm not crazy, right? You're just typing shit for me. Try it. I swear to God, if this does it, this will probably fix it. You're just trying to type stuff to just make me crazy. I know it, okay? I know this. I know exactly what you're doing. Why is Gemini an asshole about programming? Okay, the reason why Gemini is an asshole is because at the bottom left corner, if you open Gemini, it says your exact location. Can you see how that's kind of an issue? It is extremely annoying. And I have tried to make some... That's not quite it yet. I've tried to make it not show it, but it's impossible. It's impossible not to show that. Well, it doesn't fix it. I can tell you that much. When did you change the alpha? Use Gemini on Google AI Studios. Oh, interesting. Set the alpha lower. Well, if you can take a look at this. We're not setting the alpha anywhere. Because we can't set the alpha anywhere. Now, maybe we have to set the color over here. Once again, to 1, 1, 1, F1. Because apparently we're driving Formula 1. 0.5. Maybe 0.5 works if we set the vertex consumer to 0.5. You never set alpha. You're right. I never said alpha. Listen, okay, it's the case. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I never said alpha. I said beta though. There's no alpha yet. Still, it's not alpha. Also, this doesn't do anything. So that's great. So I actually do need to do the thing that Capitan said. Render. Has custom render outline? Wait, what the frick did you say? Render block entity hitbox? Won't you have a problem at some point the front being rendered? You know the crazy part? Talk to me. Get render up. Yeah, exactly. Get render doesn't exist. Does not exist. Oh, this is the block entity. That's why it doesn't exist. I mean, that explains a lot, actually. That does explain a lot. Get render. Nope. Bounding. Nope. Box. Get occlusion shape. Probably, right? It's probably this one. Would you guess? It's probably this one, right? It's in the BE. It's literally in the block entity. The fuck? Get render. Am I crazy? Yeah, but like, why does it not? It doesn't exist. I can't do it. I can't use it. It's used in the block entity extension, but I can't do it. It's a renderer for the block. It shouldn't be. Why is that the case? Your method is 10 times more complicated. Just use the block renderers directly. The block renderer for the pedestals. KP Dragon. Didn't we use that before? I don't know what you're talking about. Use the block renderer for the pedestals. You need to talk in full sentences. Because I don't know what's going on. Okay, just because I'm the Minecraft modding guy doesn't mean I know if everything that's going on. I can imagine KP Dragon being like, wait, you're stuck, so okay, I see what you're saying, but how does that solve any of my issues right now? Because get model renderer. Okay. Block renderer, get model renderer. Okay. Now. Right. Now that we have the model renderer, okay, which gets you another model block renderer, what do I do with it? Well, it's great that it says that you're in Hungary. Sadly, it literally, I mean, I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but it basically just like says, gives you my, I believe it gives my my actual my postal code, which I feel like is a little bit too that's a little bit rough. It's in the BER now. Okay, right. Get model renderer. Well, we've rendered the model before. Oh, we can pass an estate. We cannot pass an estate. We can pass an estate. Get block model. Sorry. You're right. You're correct. You're absolutely correct. I'm sorry. I think Luna is coming in here. Use ambient occlusion. No. What we want to do is we now want to custom renderer. I don't know. Apply a transform? Use ambient occlusion? Model data? Get model data, apply transform? I don't, like, none of those seem to be interesting to me right now. Then render model. This is a baked model. I see. I see, yeah. Well, the issue is that the AI literally did the exact same thing before. Right? So it got the model via the get block model and then used that baked model inside of the render model. So that was a thing. If you accidentally click on the bottom left thing on the Gemini, it actually shows your exact location on the map. Congratulations. Yeah, that's the thing. Oof, this is difficult. I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, this is a fun thing about it. But like, listen, it sounds like I'm crashing out, but I'm just like, the only reason I'm crashing out is because people are like, oh, just use the translucent renderer. It's so easy. And I'm like, brother in Christ, there's nothing exists over here. It doesn't exist. Okay, wait a second. All right, let's just see. So, I tried it. It doesn't work. I have modified it to be. However, it doesn't change the alpha value. I'm just going to sit back and watch you refuse the actual renderer class for the side block and let it handle the translucent calling. You have three options. You can, texture file must have actual transparent pixels. You can change the alpha of vertices so easily, but not for the whole model. Brother, are you crazy? Oh, if you write a custom model renderer, great. Awesome. No. Use a render model that subtypes vertex. Enable blend. Sure. Just do this. Just do this. Let's just do this. Oh, this is not even the right one. Let's just do this. Bam. There you go. See, that's what you draw stuff manually. Yeah. Enable blend, default blend mode, shader color. Bam. There you go. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Render system. I know it. I know it. That's 1000% this is gonna do it. This is gonna work. Easy. Easy clap, guys. That's all we needed to do. That's all we needed to do. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. It actually works! What? Well, shit. Apparently, sometimes. No lighting though. Oh, whatever. Fuck the lighting, man. I just need this. It's almost like some understand what's going on or something. Tremendous amount of clapping. The set shader color method works. I swear to God. If you say that you set this before, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna go through the entire stream chat. And I'm gonna see if this was ever typed. And if it was, I will apologize. Okay, then I will apologize. Okay. Yes, they did. I said this before we started. There's no way, bro. There's just zero possibility, man. There's just no way. I said it before we started. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, is writing your own render extremely hard? I mean, I don't know necessarily, but okay. Okay. So now that we have this, now we just need to render 5 of them, right? Sorry, 8 of them. So we're gonna do this whole thing, and we're gonna do a nice little refactor, and we're going to do a nice little extract method, and we're going to do render site pedestal. There you go. And then what we do is we also put in the offset, and that's going to be an offset right here of a block. What is the best way to do it? Honestly, just do this. Just do floats. X offset, Y offset. It's or X offset, Z offset. It's easier. I think it's easier. And then we continue to do this, and then there you go. And then we do this, and then we do this. And then first and foremost, we're going to do... Wait a second. So 0, 0 would be at the same position. So we want to start at 2, 0. Listen, once again, I just want to get this to work, okay? So 2, 0 is above it. And then 1 to the right. And then we want to do 0, 2. Yes. And then we want to 2, 2. Something ain't right. And I'm going to do 0, 0. No. Oh, sorry. -2. Yeah. Wait a second. Wait. 0. And then we go up here. This is 2, 2. And then it should be 0, 2. And then it should be 0, -2. Oh. No, there should be another one. Am I crazy? 2, 2. No, we have 2, 2 already. What do you mean? -2. It is -2. Yeah, of course. -2. There should be 8, right? Am I crazy? -2, 0? -2, 2. Oh shit, there's also giving me -2, 2. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see. Yeah. That's what it is. It's because there was a 2 -2 is the one I forgot. Yeah. Exactly. And then we also need the 0 -2 and the -2, 0. This seems like there's one that's doubled. 2 minus 2 is double to this one. There you go. Yeah. No, this, yeah. Wouldn't that be better? 3, 0? 3, 0, 3? Minus 3, minus 3? So everywhere there's a 0, that's gonna be a minus 3. Sure. Let's just do that. Surely surely this is gonna be it, right? Why would I need to check? Hello? We're gonna just gamble on this. This is gonna work. Easy clap, guys. It's gonna be easy clap, okay? It's gonna be working. Look at this. Ha! Look at, see? You all doubted me! Every single one of you doubted me. You're like, oh, what is bro doing? What is Kaupenjoe doing? He's just putting down numbers. What, minus 2 plus 2 minus 3 plus 3? 0? What does 0 mean? 0 means the origin point. And now look what I can do. Oh no! Oh, what is this? Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty funny though. Is this doing anything to my frame rate? Not really. It's not really doing anything, right? Pretty good. Nice. Alright, awesome. Easy clap. Good. Alright, now we got this working. So that's a pretty good thing. That's a very good start, honestly. Like, I mean, this is already freaking phenomenal. Okay. And we only needed one AI to use to help us. Your 2s would have made it a square. Yeah, you're right. I know. Since you now know how it works, look at mystical agriculture. I'm okay with that. MIT license. Oh, we're eating good, boys. We're eating good. Does it still render if there's already a block in the position? Yes. I believe so. Which is the next thing to basically fix. Because that is gonna have some clashes. One step at a time. Okay? Guys, one step at a time. Let's see. So this would be the main Java client, most likely. No? Are you sure? It should be the client, though. It's Z fighting. Yeah, of course. Child entity renderers. Infusion alter renderer. Get pedestal positions for each matrix push stack render batched. Null? What? Infusion pedestal default block? Matrix? Builder? Translate position? That all makes sense to me. Get model empty? Null. Mod render type ghost. Probably, right? I set this like inside the render method. Oh. Infusion pedestal. It's not doing anything in the infusion pedestal, as you can clearly see. It's not doing anything. It's only doing the stack. The actual infusion pedestal renderer doesn't do anything. But also I need this. These two methods is what I need. This is what Peyton said the entire time. The render bounding box. There you go. The render has access to the alpha layers. Mod render type ghost. Did I not see that? Oh. Well, that explains a lot. Part of Cucumber. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Can we look at Cucumber, or is that MIT license? It is MIT license. Lake BR0, you beautiful bastard. Thank you. We wanted to look at Ghost. Or my render types, I guess. Either or is fine. Can't know and code everything with his mind. What a fraud. Right? Imagine, bro. Imagine. Bro, can you even code, man? Did you even work at Blizzard for 7 years? Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Ghost transparency. I mean, I guess that's fine. But like, you know, constant alpha. I use get amount and just increase a couple of block positions. Yeah, but like they have it on infinity, so whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Come actually work at Blizzard. No. I would never work at Blizzard. That is not a thing I would do. Okay. We have it rendered. And now the big question is, in theory, we would have to check whether or not there's a block there. And not render certain blocks. Ugh. That's not good, is it? That's not good. That is like not good at all. Would you say? I don't think you can just disable the renderer if there's a block there. I can't wait to see this logic from Kaupenjoe. So this logic, to just tell you what my mind currently is cooking up, is something like an if statement, because everything is an if statement, okay? An if statement that says something to the effect of pBlockEntity.getLevel dot getBlock and then block state at a particular position, right? So basically just be like, hey, is there something on a position? The position would, for example, be pBlockEntity.getBlock position offset 30, right? Or I guess 3. Wait, no, not offset. Sorry, not offset, because this is only a vector. I wanted to do. No, this is right. 0, 0. Sorry, 300. 300. There you go. That would be the offset, and if that is, if that is get block, is there an is empty? Yes, is empty, right? So if this is empty, then you would do it, and if it's not empty, then you would not render it. Obviously a list. Give me a moment, okay? Jesus, just loop it. Of course, I will loop it. But that is the idea. If it's empty, then render it. If it's not empty, then don't render it. And obviously what we do there is we would just make an iterator, of course. This is the most plausible thing, of course. But why would you do anything else? Of something like, I don't know, like a vec2, I would say, right? So this is going to be the offsets, right? The offsets, and you can just make this into a new iterator. No, equal to a list, and you can, of course, later change the list to an iterator, so that's going to be fine. So here we're going to do a vec2. So can you do okay, you must make a new one, so new vec2, which is totally fine, and that's going to be 30. And then now here we just add all of the different vectors, right? Vec2s are floats. This is true, but I'm pretty sure we have vector I, which is going to be an integer, so we can just use that one. So that's fine too. There you go. Does this also have a static method for it? It doesn't, but that's okay. That's fine. Right, there you go. So we're going to make new ones of those. And basically what we're going to do here is just do the following. We're going to just copy this over. Bada bing, bada boom. And we're just going to say boop, 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 boop. Right? That's a couple too many, but that's okay. And then just say, hey, so then we have a 2, 2 right here, right? And then bada bing, bada boom. And then we have this, which is going to be a... And then this needs to be a 2 at the end here. There you go. And then we have this whole thing. And then that one's also going to be 2. And that's going to be it. Right? Something like this. And then this is going to be a 2. And then here, we're just going to make this an iterator. I wanted to watch your content, but I lost your channel. Well, welcome back. New jumper. Welcome. Hello, hello. And then what you do is you obviously then do offsets dot for each remaining because it's an iterator, right? And this is going to be the vec, or the offset, we could even call it, right? The offset. And for each offset, we're going to do the following. We're going to say if, and then we're going to do this if method. Wait a second. Couldn't I also do a... Well, because it's for each remaining, I think just making one if statement, it's going to be fine, right? So we just do this. Bada bing, bada boom. We say offset. This is going to be the offset. So this is going to be... It could be a little bit cleaner, but we're going to be fine, okay? 0 and then offset Z. Not 0, but Z, please. Offset. Offset. Oh, sorry. Y. Not the cleanest. We're fine. We're okay. And then if that is empty, then we render this shit. VRB, gonna commit a sin called taking a shower. You are crazy to do such a thing. There you go. That's it. That's all we need to do. Bada bing, bada boom. But not 3-0. Correct. That is correct. Good catch. Very good catch, actually. Capiten saving the day once more. And just like this, someone told them. Yes. Yes. Someone told me. Of course. Because why wouldn't I? Why would I not? Brown Sheep, you have lost the privilege of me ever looking at it. And for the love of God. Yes. Use bloody hot swap. Oh, no! Oh. Why does it not work? Because there's something blocking it. Well, empty might not mean what I think it means. I think I need to check whether or not it's air. Is air. It's probably a better one. I would agree. Yeah, okay. I beg once more, please, kind sir. Well, Crown Sheep, I will just say this. If you betray my trust once more, that is not a good idea, okay? That is not a very good idea. I have it open. Man. And now, I will never again read any chat message of yours. You have lost this privilege until you will earn my trust back. Yeah, you're right. Is empty should work. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Oh, we never arrive here. Oh, we never even arrive here. Look at that. Offsets. There are size. It's size 8. 3. So we are going through this. Does for each remaining not do what I think it does? Performs the given action for each remaining element until all elements have been processed. The iterator removes them. So the iterator removes them, I'm pretty sure. Because it's an iterator. Yeah. You're right. It should probably be a stream. Because then it's not going to consume them. So it was rendering once for one singular frame. Remaining is none because the cursor is already at the end. No. Listen, I know when I use a stream, I can also use a predicate. Don't get your panties in a twist, okay? Yeah, that did not work. Why? 6534. Stream has already been operated upon or closed. Stream closed. Oh, they closed. God damn it, bro. My messages are not seen. My messages are not seen. You could have the if inside of the render method if you return early. Just simply please. I could. I mean, I think either one is fine. I don't think that it's that big of a deal. Either way. Let's get it to work first before we change it. Interesting. yeah, I guess we're just gonna make it a list and then just make it a stream in line, I guess, right? So if I convert it into a stream, then it shouldn't matter, right? Then it's gonna work. For each. Right? Why for each? Because then it uses each of the things. Just use a list. I'm using a list. I'm using list for each. List for each. Use list and then make a new array list. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. Bam. Finally. Wait, what the heck? Was that always a thing? Huh? Since when can you do that? Yeah, you can do that. Interesting. Had it in 120. Huh. But not always been the game. Nice. Interesting. You've reached 1,000 messages today. Damn. Reached 1,000 messages and still people do not use their Twitch Prime on me. Even though I code so great. Listen, okay, that was a little bit of a bait. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, basically now what we can do is we can do bada bing bada boom. Oh, wait. Ah. Well, we have a little bit of an issue. Guys, we have a bit of an issue, guys. This does work, but I was waiting for this. No! You knew the entire time?
Accompany me to glory or doom.
Damn you! Damn you! Absorber LP, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. I knew it would bite you. My Prime is available on August 6th. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. We're good. It's good. I was just baiting out here, okay? Maybe like sometimes people have their Primes like, hey!
Welcome to the King's Court.
There it is. Absorber LP, thank you for the Prime. Bezos money. It is true though. It is true. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. But wait a second. There's more. Okay, so I think maybe this is not. It isn't working. The steps to get something to work is always going to be it doesn't work first. First of all, I want to know if I can remove the item renderer type over here, okay? I just want to know whether or not we need this or not, okay? If we need it, that's fine. If we don't need it, that's okay too. The thing you added in the client setup event. Exactly. I want to see if I need that or not. Hello, I wanted to learn about non-block blocks in 121 Fabric. I couldn't do it because you had data gen, and which made me lost in coding. Yeah, so data gen is quite rough. However, there is a reason why I look at this. Oh, what? Yeah, it works exactly. Yeah, so data gen is indeed quite a beast, and it can be quite rough. I do recommend going through it though. It's a pain once and going through it and having it all, but. Yeah. In your opinion, which mod loader do you prefer and which to play? So right now, I would say NeoForge is probably my favorite. Although Fabric is pretty good as well. And I usually play NeoForge because I like to play huge mod packs. And let's say, for example, what is it? All the mods is on NeoForge. That's one of the reasons. But the lighting though. Bro, you on your lighting, man. No, I said I wasn't gonna read anything from you anymore. Stop doing this. The lighting works fine. I think data gen is really nice, especially if you have an angle. I don't want to do it. I like the old school method. Well, then what you do is you take a look at the vanilla JSON files and you copy them, and then you change whatever you need. I like Fabric when I'm going performance, but NeoForge for big complex mods. Yes. So usually when you're making mods, what I suggest you do if you want your mod to be added to a huge mod pack, basically go new. Oh, wait a second. We need to do this. We need to do this the real way. Okay. Wait. This way I can make a short out of it. Listen. After 4 years of being the content creator, I'm learning. Okay. I got the streamer's mindset down now. Okay. So what you need to do if you want to make a Minecraft mod, basically there are two options, okay? You have the option of going for NeoForge, okay? So that's one option. There you go. Or you can do Fabric. Now, there are some other options, but I would say these are the main two, NeoForge and Fabric, okay? If you want to make huge mod packs, or if you want your mod to be made into a huge mod pack like Overmods or similar type mod packs, then you want to go for NeoForge, right? So this is for big mod packs. If your mod is a little bit more of a vanilla plus style mod, a mod that is, you know, closer to vanilla in style and in its capacity, it's just sort of an enhancement, quality of life improvement, then definitely I suggest you go for Fabric instead. Now, obviously, you can do both, right? That would be the best idea in the world, to just do both. But I can understand if people are like, I would rather just take one of them first and then maybe port to another one later. That's totally fine. But that is the idea. Big mod packs, NeoForge, anything quality of life, vanilla style, Fabric. Those are the two ideas, or the two... Those are the suggestions that that's the suggestion I have over here. So highly recommended to think about it in that way. See, that's a short. That's a freaking short right there, okay? You're gonna see that. I'm gonna do that, man. How long was I gone for? Too much. Kaupen is businessman. You don't even realize how true that statement is. To be honest, they can do both. Yeah, but like, it's like, you know, perfect clip. Exactly. Is it possible to create complex blocks in Fabric? Absolutely. 100%. Like the pedestal, what you did on Neo. Cookrick is right? Let me show you something that's gonna blow your mind, okay? Recent projects. Fabric tutorial. 121. I'm just gonna blow your mind right now, just for a second, okay? So, Fabric tutorial 1.21. It just needs to load, okay? Just give it a second. I lost my founder's badge. Nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty neat. Test the way it looks at night and use glowstones. I will do that afterwards, yes. I shall do so. First of all, hydrate, chat. Hydrate. It's important, okay? You can't forget that. All right. So, now. I forgot to mention you worked for X 10 times. You're right. But listen, we don't need to do this every one of them, okay? We don't need to do this every time. Share IP will join. It's not a server right now. I feel like it would be cool to have the pedestal scaled down and up. So like, just like do it like the round. We can do that. We're gonna do that. Oh, you are wrong, by the way, Kaupen. The food took about 50 minutes to arrive. Damn. Why is nothing happening? Oh, because it's a server. That's why you said IP, right? You frick, man. You absolute frick, bro. That's crazy, man. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty good. Make him spin. What IntelliJ version are you on? I genuinely don't know. Let me see. 2024.1.3 Community Edition. This is Fabric. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. That's Fabric. That's Fabric, baby! Of course that still also works on Fabric. Why wouldn't it? This actually, the only issue here is this actually does have a syncing issue on the server. But, you know, things also work on Fabric. Anyway, let's make him spin. Make him spin. Can we just make him spin? Interesting. I don't even need the block entity. No, it's main pedestal. Main pedestal. Wait, pedestal? Oh, pedestal block entity, yeah. Brother. Look at that. I'm gonna do that. Maybe some randomness. Enchant float effect. Well, we're first of all going to make them spin. And then we'll see. Rendering is done vanilla style, and that's why it's scuffed. Well, it's also because the only Kaupenjoe is working on it. But yes, you are correct. Oh no! What is this? Hey, yo! Look at him go! That is so stupid, man. I fucking love it. Oh boy, that's crazy. This could be a feature. True! So true. This isn't a bug. This is a feature, man. The corner pivot is amazing. Oh man, that is crazy stuff, bro. That's crazy. YP. Wait, but why though? I really thought that it would be... But YP is the positive y-axis. That's a bit of an issue. I don't think you can change the post stacks, like, pivot. Pivot. I don't think you can. Good work. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, how about what we do is, how about we go for, yes, you can. Damn, I can? Holy. The fact that that works is crazy. That would be crazy, man. Let's do another one. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's scale it up and down, depending on this. It's gonna be a little bit scuffed, but we're gonna be fine. So let's not rotate it, but scale it down, up and down. Translate by 0.5, then rotate and translate back. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. I think you're right. That should work. Is it harder to make render ghost blocks in Fabric? No, it shouldn't be. Oh. Ah, yeah, okay. Because it resets to 0. Let me just quickly change this. Instead of resetting to 0, let's make it, Wait. Let's do it like this. Percentage? Sign? Yeah, but like, I was just gonna do it like this. Like, so like, just like, increase it and decrease it. So it's like, if it's bigger or equal to 360... then do negative. Bro, I'm going crazy right now. My logic is not logicking right now. Wait, I'm at 360. Wait a second, I'm at 0. Up. I'm going up. I reach 360 or above. I start subtracting. Now I'm at 359.5. I go into the else, I add another one. It's just gonna be odd. That doesn't work. Yes. No, wait a second. It has to be bigger than 0. It has to be smaller. It has to be bigger than 0. Yes. Yes, and then as soon as it's... Yes, as soon as it's 0, we're gonna start putting it up. And then we have the same issue the other way around. Until... This is so stupid. I can't get the logic! I should literally just use a side. You're right. You're actually right. Oh man, that's crazy, bro. That's actually insane. Oh man, that is really funny. Math dot sign. Is this just gonna work like this? Sure, right? It's gonna do a double. That cast float. There you go, you big bitch. Surely that's gonna be okay, right? That's gonna do it. I think it's gonna do it. And you know what? If I think it's gonna do it, listen, we've already established this is fine. Making it more complicated than it needs to be. You need to arc sign for the angle. But math doesn't have an arc sign. Oh, a sign. Well, that makes sense. Arc sign. Unbelievable, bro. Next, you're gonna tell me that I need to use fucking tan over here. Brother. ACOS. A-tan. That works. Let's just do it. Let's just see what the fuck happens. You know? Doesn't matter, man. Let's just see. A-tan 2. Nothing happens now. It's probably scaling too small. Oh. Wait, now I'm confused. The returned angle is in range of minus pi half through pi half. Were they too big? It's in radians. The scale has to be in freaking nothing. Bro, we're gonna use A-tan 2 now. No kidding. Should we use A-tan? Just to see what the frick happens? It's too small. Well, what do I have to calculate? What do I have to times it with? Times 50? What the fuck? What? NeoForge moment. This is not a NeoForge moment. This is a geometry moment. Multiply by 90 divided by pi. Or 180. Oh, that is so good, man. Oh, that's amazing. You know what I love about this as well? Capitan is sitting there and saying, use hot fix, hot swap. Why are you not hot swapping? This is how you... Oh, how 180 by pi? Oh, no! It's not enough. Oh. No, I don't think it was too small, guys. I don't think it was too small. Oh! What is this? Oh! 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 It's not too small. It's too big. Oh, God. Well, it's 180 times bigger, right? So, it kind of makes sense. Divided by math.pi. Wait, is this not a thing? No, it is a thing. Okay. Too small. He thought it was too small. Value minus 180 divided by 180. Jesus, Luna. What the fuck? I don't even know what's happening anymore. But I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. It's pretty good, isn't it? Flow double. You piece. Is this a double again? You absolute piece, man. What do you want to do? Genuinely? We're just fucking around. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just like, you know, sometimes you gotta have some fun, okay? Now, what I want to do is a somewhat, let's do sign again as well, by the way. Let's just see. Signum? What the fuck is Signum? No, but like, for real, what is Signum? Returns the Signum function? I have never... What is the Signum function? Oh! This is the Signum function. Boop, boop, boop. Interesting. That's actually really useful. Interesting. Huh. The more you know, man. The more you know. Let's just see what happens. And now we're gonna do hot swap. Okay, ask ChatGPT. Honestly, you frick, man. You frick. You just wanna be like, oh, multiply by 180 divided by pi. Oh, the inner value. Oh, well, I mean, all right, that's true. That's true. Could probably done that. Oh my God, what is happening? No. Oh no, I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh God. Double pi. I just noticed that the person who is trying to teach me what to do is called double pi. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that? I think that's there's some irony in that. No, why? Why? What do I have? Oh, okay. What is it? Control and F9, right? You know it. I do know it. Oh! What is this now?
Allies have arrived. Rejoice.
This is a perfect timing. Moon raid. Hello, hello. It's on sign. Oh, I wanted to do a sign, right? Yeah, you're right. Listen, okay? I'm gonna scare all of the raiders right now with math. Wow. We're gonna do math. Moon raid. Hello, raiders. To explain, what shit are you doing, man? Yeah, well, you know, I'm just messing around, okay? I'm just going crazy. No, this is not right. I'm not stretching the fabric of reality. We're using NeoForge, man. Are you crazy? We're using NeoForge. But yeah, basically Moon is my editor. She's editing a lot of the videos and stuff that we're doing. And yeah, she also streams sometimes. And I, of course, make Minecraft. I feel like this is also a little bit fast. Interesting. Something ain't right. Something ain't right here. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right. So you're reforging reality. We're NeoForging reality. Yes. It wasn't rotating before. Oh, because it's also scaling the same thing right here. I'm pretty sure it's using this rotation as well. It feels like the value is too large. Listen, I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. Okay, at this point, I'm just like, I don't know. Easy gamer, yes, please. Can we leave the scale and make it blue tinted, maybe? Yeah, but the only issue with oh wait, we already had done that. Okay, we're gonna leave the scale for now, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna reload this. Now, the reason why I don't want it to be, by the way, this is what we're actually doing, Moon and Raiders. I have this pedestal that I can set down, and it's going to spawn these ghost pedestals, which I can then basically place down, and then I know that I have done everything right. That's pretty good, right? Wait. Oh, fuck. Did you see something right here, guys? Look at this. No! When the ghosts show up, the water freaking doesn't render properly. Oh, because the entire render system changes. That's super upsetting, man. That's so upsetting, man. You just need to change it back to earlier config. Man, that's like... That's... It's fine. Yeah, but if I do this, it's not gonna work, right? Thank you for the gift of self-abuse. Can he live with us? No, I can't. I cannot. I don't know what to do. Do you like oak trees? That's a unbelievably amazing question. I think it's the disable blend. Yeah, but if I enable the blend, I'm pretty sure I have to also disable it. Just set the render system color back to 1111. That doesn't work. Well, we're about to find out, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work because it's probably going to also then change the the stuff that we want to be. Yeah, there you go. So it doesn't work. Like, it now no longer, like, does the water, but it now also no longer does this guy. Also, someone wanted to see how it looks with glowstone at night. Time set night. It's fine. Oh. Interesting. It does look interesting, doesn't it? Do it after the pop pose. I think so, too. That would have been my next test as well. That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Alright. Thank you for the lurk, Moon. Just lurk a little bit. Wood after the pop pose. Maybe. It will not change anything as the color is checked at the end batch. Or later. You can save the state of the rendering system and load it back. Oh, but like, it's not. Watching your modding courses right now. Bobby, that's awesome. Good to hear. How have you been progressing? Try removing the blend. Both of them? Like, just setting the color? I don't believe it actually matters. So both the enable and the disable. Default blend funk. Or just this. ChatGPT really likes the render system. Yeah, it does. But like, I don't know. Yes. After color. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to hot swapping. So, that's gonna be, we're gonna be able to test this a little bit easier. Rocket emoji. True. He really does. He likes emojis anyway. Yeah, but the water still has issues. And so once none of them are rendered anymore. Bada bing, bada boom, the water looks normal again. Going back. Going back. Try doing 3 barrel rolls. You know, I think this is a good idea. I think you're right. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1, 2. Ah! That one. Oh. That was a little bit too fast. Woo! Alright. Have you ever joined a mod fest? I have not, actually. I have not. I should probably do that, but call it a feature. Try default blend after the pop. I might as well, right? Hello, sir. I have found a mod which, if I change my sword's name into a certain name, the appearance of the sword will change into a pole arm. Damn. Okay. That doesn't do it. What's a mod fest? It's basically a game jam, but for mods. There's one that starts soon in 5 days. I don't know. I don't know if I could make that commitment. It would be nice, but I don't think I have the not in this time. This is why the mythical does a ghost approach. Yeah, I know, but like I don't. Are we just gonna copy the render type, man? That's so annoying. Like it's so lame. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. Makes me sad, man. Why do we have to do that? We don't need the item though. We only need this. Open source for a reason. Yeah, but still. Every time, man. This is not okay. Oh no, we actually do. Sorry, we do need this. I thought that this was just for a render, for an item. Sorry, I thought it was just for an item. It's not. It's not. Live stream mods. Also, remove. Get the frick out of here. Post item renderer. Okay, that is a thing, but yeah. Do we need to register this anywhere? It doesn't seem like it, right? That will just render through blocks. Right, but it shouldn't matter though. It shouldn't matter. It should be enough. Learning there's a reason mods don't touch the rendering systems in blocks item classes often. You think you're so smart, sitting on your high horse, right? You think you're doing this in a way that is crazy. You don't even know, okay? You do not even know. You don't understand anything, okay? And the thing you don't understand is that okay, nice. And the thing you don't understand is that I know that rendering is fucked, okay? You're like birch trees. I could do without them. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're not the nicest color. Rendering stuff is scary. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. And it just works. I will say I don't like 0.25, but I mean, at that point, it's just... You know, we can just literally do 0.5 and then there it is, right? It's like literally just that. God damn it, man. That's so... Hello, hello. There you go. It's anticlimactic, man. You know, it's like, it's fine, but like... I was literally gonna make a video about GUI rendering. GUI rendering is fine! I was able to do GUI rendering easily. But like, sometimes this shit just doesn't work, man. God damn it, bro. This is amazing, man. Alright. What is this? 1.2? The heck? Mod render. Types by. What the frick? Blaze BR0. Blaze? Blake. I'm going crazy, man. Oh, Blake, bro. Nice. Under MIT license. Blaze, bro. You're right. It is Blaze, bro. Kaupenjoe, I tried to make a tool material stronger than netherite, and in 2021 and it did not work. I believe I can fly. I wanted to make a joke. I'm not going to. I'm pretty sure that the tool materials have changed quite significantly. In what version? 121.1 or 121 and another one? Because at this point, I don't even know what is happening with tool materials anymore. Okay. All right, so we got that one. That's done. That works. Yeah. Or tool materials just tags now? Something like that, yeah. Something like that. You need to use the same list over here as well. Do you have any tips that want to be as good as you? I mean... No, but like, I don't know. I mean, like, in what? Just like modding in general? It's just a whole bunch of, like, doing stuff. Like, genuinely. It's just a whole bunch of, you have to get Java knowledge, and you gotta get that to a high degree, And then you just keep going and you just keep doing stuff. Like literally just this, okay? It's like we just tested out a bunch of stuff and that's okay. I need to go now. All right, The Gamer. Thank you for joining and have a great rest of your day. So, ooh, now it gets interesting. We need to add a tick method, a tick, a ticker, a tick renderer. I jumped into modding without any Java knowledge. I pretty much learned Java by making mods. It's not recommended though. I believe that you should listen. Luna, you will probably agree that it is not the recommended route. Please say yes. Because it's not good. It's not good. Like, it's not, I'm not saying that it can't work, but not recommended either. Mod block entities. Main pedestal. Pedestal block entity. Create tick method. Yes. It depends on the person. It might be like for like 5% of modders. Fair enough. I gotta leave soon too. Listen, I want to at least get one hard-coded recipe still done, okay? It's more difficult to learn 2 things compared to only 1. True! Exactly. That is actually exactly right. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say if has side pedestals. Okay, that's the first thing we're gonna ask for. Create that method. Bada bing, bada boom. We need the level for it though. Okay. And that's literally gonna do the exact same thing that we have here. Except for we need to do level. Oh, we can actually, we don't even need this. We can get the level from there. And then we say this get block position offset at the same time. And then if it's not air, I actually want to say if is block mod blocks dot side pedestal. And then what we want to do is we actually don't need to do a we don't even need to do an if statement or a for each. I'm pretty sure what we can do is we can do a stream, and then we can do all match offset this and return that. There you go. Right, so this is now going to check each of the positions that we've defined, whether or not it has a side pedestal at that position. And obviously, if one of them is missing, then we don't even need to look for anything else. Now, if this is true, what do we do next? Next, we check for... Oh, my music is gone. Wait a second. There you go. Wait, hello? There you go. Once that is done, we check if side pedestals have items. Now let's do side pedestals have items? Oh Jesus. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing, but we're gonna do this a little bit differently, and we're going to actually get block state at that position. Block state. No, the block entity. Sorry, block entity at that position. And that's going to be cast to a side pedestal block entity. That inventory that gets stack in slot 0. Okay. And that has to be... Oh, Jesus. This is the formatting. It's going to drive me insane. Let's do this then. And that's going to have to be a... mod items. No, I don't have a mod items. Items dot. I mean, what do we want to do? What are we saying? Redstone? Redstone. Okay. Okay. And then... we're just going to hard code it again. So you don't have to iterate over them twice. That is true. So you could also just do this, and then also do and this, I guess. And then it's just, and then you just do all of it in one method, and then we just rename the method to has pedestals, and pedestals have item in their inventory. You're right. You're right. Let's just do all of it in one go. Inventory. You know, because why do we need to follow the one responsibility principle to read this better? I mean, this reads exactly fine. This reads exactly the same way as before, right? I mean, Jesus, that's like totally fine, right? Main does has main pedestal item. Tell witness that I was murdered. Yeah, but it only does one thing. It tells a witness that I was murdered. Okay. It's still one thing. This does two things, okay? This is not... I don't think that this is good code. I believe that going through the offsets twice is a better, more clean code. That is my opinion. And then, you know what? That's why I'm going to go back, okay? That's what I'm going to do. There you go. I think this is better. I think this is more understandable, okay? Simple as that. And yeah, what we could also do is we could also put the this inside of here with an and. Yes, I could. I'm not going to. I'm going to do it like this. Has main has item in main pedestal. Doesn't matter. Well, listen, we're testing this out, okay? Damn, right? And then what we do here is just return this dot. There's your opinion, and there's the correct opinion. Well, I mean, I would say that this is sometimes true. I would say that that is correct. However, if we're talking about like looping through a stream that has 8 components and better readability, I'm pretty sure looping through 8 components twice is not going to be that big of a deal. I'm checking 8 things before you need to check one is laggier for recipes. This is probably also why recipes are better, but we just want to make this work for the first time, and then we're going to see, okay? That's the point. Exactly, we can also just not use... Listen, you know, you're so right. Let's just, like, make everything in one line. Like, why do we... like, the file size... Like, listen. We're going crazy, okay? We can save bytes of data if we just made everything into one line. Oh. Crickets, man, knows what's up. This.inventory.get stack and slot 0 is items dot... Let's do items dot diamond. And if that's the case, then we're gonna count. Man needs nesting. Brother, okay? I'm just... I just cannot believe this. This is a genuine question now. I'm about to crash out. I'm actually about to crash out. Okay? Have you ever written code? Genuine question. Have you ever written code? Because I feel like none of you have actually ever written code. Okay? I don't think you know how to write code. Okay? Okay? Because what you do is very easy. Okay? You do the following. You make it first, and then you make it better. Those are the 2 steps. First step, make it work. Whatever it doesn't matter how it looks. The nesting. You know how easily I can fix the nesting. I can fix this so easily. Okay? But you know how hard it is to get it to work first time? It is hard. Get it to work and then refactor the code. Okay? That's how easy it is. That's how you fucking program. I'm losing my mind. Just write it in assembly. Bro, I'm about to get punch cards. I'm about to do punch card. I'm about to do 110001. I'm gonna fucking go in binary. I'm gonna communicate with binary with the computer. No, there's a 4 in there. He can't read that. I'm about to make a Turing machine, man. Crashing out, man. I'm about to crash out. Actually going insane, man. It's like people actually think when I'm live coding over here that this is actual production code. This is literally code on the level of you write it and you get it to work and then you refactor it. It's actually crazy. It's actually insane. Pirate software level code. Well, the only difference, P2, is that I actually show coding live on stream. So, yeah. What's refactoring? See, there it is. You know, that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Change. This version of you scares me. I think you need a Snickers. I think you need a better... Ah, we are joking. I'm joking too. I'm joking too. Listen, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like 70% joking and 30% crashing out. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. But it is true. It is a funny clip though. Clip forming? Me? Never. I would never do such a thing. I think you need a bullet. I have a bullet for you. A code bullet? You aren't you when you're hangry. That's true. Clip that. Listen, clip it, ship it. We're gonna have so many shorts. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. So when we have a item in the main pedestal, we're gonna do a remove items from side pedestals. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, Capit is gonna love this one. Look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna loop through all of the offsets again. Oh, Capit's gonna love this one. Oh, gonna love this one. Look at this. Stream, and then instead of an all match, we're gonna do a for each. And we're gonna do an offset side pedestal, bada bing, bada boom. And we're gonna, instead of asking this, we're gonna do a inventory.set in stack slot 0, and we're gonna do items.air. Oh, new item stack. Item stack.empty. Love it. Can't do that because you need to go figure out they exist first. Delete the first return statement. That is true. Should you need to check if the recipe is valid first? Well, I'm doing that by saying, hey, every one of the side pedestals has redstone in it. And the main pedestal has diamonds in it. New item stack. Empty. Frick you, man. Remove. Oh, exchange item in main pedestal. Create method. This start invent. What are you even crafting? Oh, you're about to fucking say. Insert item into slot. 0. Items dot. I don't have anything. I'm just gonna do a netherite, like netherite ingot or something. No, it has to be an item stack again. New item stack of netherite ingot. There you go. There you go. See? And it all works. And it's gonna be totally fine. And you know what's the greatest thing about it is? Everyone understands this code. Has side pedestals, has side nether brick. Imagine you put in 8 redstone and a diamond, you get a nether brick out. I kind of like the idea of that. Yeah, that's pretty funny. There you go. Done. That's it. That's all we needed to do, man. That's all we needed to do. And so we have it. And here we go. Alright. You ready for this? Thank you for demonstrating why abstraction is great. This is a great example of how to see it fail. Well, first of all, we need to set down our pedestals right here. Right? That's the first step. Now, look at this, okay? You know what's going to happen now? This is now true. Oh, baby! Do side pedestals have items? Oh, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Now, this is true. Do side pedestals have... And now. Look at this. Oh, baby. I'm taking a diamond right here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Taking this diamond. And then when I right click this, boom! Okay, the reason why this didn't work is because I didn't remove the diamond, I'm pretty sure. But this worked! Hello? So that means this was true, this was true, this was true, this worked, And then this didn't work because I'm pretty sure I need to extract the item first. I'm pretty sure if you insert an item and there already exists an item, then it does not work. So that's why that didn't work. Yep, so that's fine. That's all right then. That's all right though. That's a very easy fix. Because we can do this and there you go. And now that we exchanged the item, now it's gonna work. Wait, does it take items in creative? Yeah, that's basically because of the way that I have the pedestals implemented, yeah. Pedestals make the remove sound even if you aren't taking anything out. Listen to me, you fricks, okay? Do you want this to... Look at the gloriousness of this working! Baby, let's go! And you all doubted me! Absolutely not, baby! Frick you. Frick you! Bam! Because I am the modding master. Brick you! Exactly, brick you. That's really funny. Now add placing the pedestals when clicking the... Now add placing. So what you want me to do is I should make it so that when this is happening and you have at least 8 side pedestals, and if I control right click on this, that it then auto places these pedestals. Is that what you want, Captain? I just haven't noticed when I'm messing about pedestal block yet. Also, someone said that someone had a lot of fun with this one. Never had this much fun watching a live stream, not gonna lie. Well, there you go. That's awesome. Now I had 5 billion particles. There you go. Listen, Double Pie, I'm glad that this is a fun live stream, okay? This is an off-topic question. Yeah, we had a couple of those. I never doubted you. I just gaslighted you into crashing out. GG. Oh, man. You know, this is the thing. Listen, KP Dragon, at the end of the day, I know. This is what you do, okay? Dance, monkey, dance. This is what we do, okay? The stream over here, we're going nuts, okay? We just want to see the streamer crash out. They render through the main block. What renders through the main block? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing renders over here. Do you know any good resources for making shaders? I have absolute... Listen, okay? Neo Phantom. We just struggled for the last 3 hours to render literally these freaking blocks over here in a ghost form, okay? There is I have no idea about shaders whatsoever. I'm sorry. I sadly do not know anything about that. Are the ghost pedestals rendering in front of blocks? No. No, they're not. I'm about to have a second crash out. I'm actually about to crash out again. Jesus, take the wheel. Hold me back. Someone hold me back. I'm about to crash out again. Oh. 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 Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh my god, that's incredibly annoying. Oh. Oh my god. I like games on a console. Yeah. But hey, the crafting works. Captain, there is zero possibility that the render type is to blame right here. I just don't think that it is. It has to be that there is some sort of setting inside of the rendering, right? So if we were to take another look at this and agriculture over here, probably what we're gonna find is that the thing gets used render batch. No depth test. Yes. But I copied it. I copied the code. Like, should we do a depth test? Equal depth, greater depth, length, depth. At least you didn't break your setup. So, genuinely, I don't think that I need to get physical when I get angry. I can keep it together. I think that works. Depth is a part of rendering layering. Equal depth. So should we just do an equal depth then? Just for the sake of argument? At least it implies that. It does imply it, you're right. It does imply that. Let's say so. You're right. It does imply it. We're gonna test this one more time and then I'm about to crash out. Now it doesn't even render at all. Huh, there you go. Now it doesn't render at all. Isn't that nice? This is not the music that I need right now. Can I get a pirate band here, guys? I need pirates. Where's my pirate song? Where's the pirate song? Journey of the Prairie King? No. Wait. Is this not called Pirates? Am I crazy? What was the name of this? Wedding? Pirate? Pirate theme, there it is. No! I love how someone probably just joined and they were like, what the fuck is happening here? Yep, that's exactly right. What about your current students? Some of them can't read. I don't... What is that? What kind of a question is that? Like, well, I don't understand the question. Kind of. I think. Wow, I thought I got an ad as a subscriber. Oh man, that's pretty good. I like that one. That's pretty funny. Oh man. That's crazy. No, it was not an ad. Just remove the set bit. You're overriding something. I think that's gonna work. I really think that's gonna work. Oh, we're about to find out. Okay, right here, right there. Right here. Got back to work. All right. Take care, man. Thank you for joining us. It was a 2012 Farmville style ad music. Bro, what are you talking about? The pirate theme is goated AF, man. Get back to work? Oh. No shot, bro. Baby Dragon figured it out. Why? But like, I don't... Ah. Well, an item doesn't show behind it, though. That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, listen, listen, okay? This is like, genuinely, like, not the worst thing in the world. But I do not like it. But, there's a water render behind it? Oh, do not. It does not really. No, it has the same, like, it doesn't have the texture at all. But honestly, I don't mind this, because it's sort of like, you know, it's ghost blocks, okay? Obviously, shit's gonna look weird. That's just a vanilla thing. You know what? Double Pie, I think you're right. Because when the diamond is behind a different block, right? Like this, then you can also not see the diamond, right? So obviously, of course, why would it show then? It makes sense. Listen, okay? You got nothing on me. Okay, none of you have anything on me. Look at this shit. Look at this. Bomb. Okay, this works. I'm happy. I'm happy. Listen, I'm good. You should make the ghost render if you have a pedestal. It's a vanilla bug. Let it be. Let it go. Let it go. I can't take any more. Let it go. Oh, let it go. You have lost the fight against the mods. Yeah, I have. I have lost. Listen, but we fought valiantly. I mean, you gotta admit that. At the very freaking least, we have to admit that. We did well. That is what I would say. We did very well on this. We got the easier part working and the difficult part like 80%. Pretty impressive. Okay. Now without the meme. Okay, please. Now without the meme. Like, what was the difficult part and what was the easy part? I don't understand anything anymore. Okay? I don't know what's happening. At all. Okay? I don't know what is happening. Nothing is happening. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Going crazy. Absolutely insane. Losing my freaking mind. Okay. Glass. Rendering is the difficult part. Also push the changes. Listen. We will push the changes when it is time to push the changes. Right now, I haven't even made a GitHub repository for it, okay? So, you know, I don't think that this is necessarily a thing. Okay. Well. Anyway. Okay. This is interesting. Well. Anyways. So. I don't know. I feel like that's good. But Minecraft can handle translucent blocks properly with a stained glass. Why not duplicate the gray pedestal that's semi-transparent and just have it... Yeah. No shader issues. Yeah. Well. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it's fine. At the end of the day, what do we know? We know one thing. Make it first, then make it better later. We definitely did the first thing right here. We did this. We did this right now. We did this. And sometimes, listen, you also have to be proud of doing the first step. And that's okay. Which do you think is easier for new coders, mods, or plugins? Stream failed, no mic reverb. I'm about to give you reverb like you've never heard before! Wow! There you go! We're in a cave! I'm yearning for the mines! Frick you! No reverb detected. My ass! No reverb. There you go. No reverb. Brother. That's some crazy stuff right there. Anyways. Guys. I'm back. How's it going? We did everything. Second rule, never touch the rendering system. It's true. It's actually true. Now you're just missing the furry background. Wait. Never mind. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Oh my god, that's crazy. We can't... Oh, we can't do that. Okay. we have added the kind of multi-block. I think that's fair to say, right? Would you say this is true? I think this is true. Kat, I want to ask you something that's quite interesting, okay? So this is a two-part question, okay? First, for the people who are either interested in the courses or who have already purchased one of the courses, be it 1.20 or 1.21. Yeah, 1.18 would also work, but it's such an old course, I don't think it makes any sense. I would like to know if for now the people who have bought the courses and or are interested in the courses, I know that a lot of people usually buy one course, sometimes two, but not often because obviously it costs more. Makes sense. I was thinking because someone okay. The new update structure has a lot of challenges associated with it, as you might have heard and seen, right? As like 1.21.8, and we got like 8 different versions, and basically we need to do at least 5 update videos. It is madness. And what I was thinking about doing is going forward, I would add to, so we obviously have the one-time purchase for the course right now. I would add a subscription model, which is optional. You don't have to use a subscription model if you want to be like, oh, I want to like have the one-time purchase and then continue to use the courses that will always be there or will still be there. But I would also have a subscription model, which is obviously going to be cheaper per month or per year if you so choose to, which right now I'm sort of thinking about how to structure it. This is all conjecture. But one of the things that I would have is maybe a very low tier where you get all of the old courses, right? So our current version is 1.21.1 or 1.21. So in this old version segment, you would get 118 and 120. And as soon as a new version comes out, the current course obviously would move into that. I think that it's a good first thing. Obviously not necessarily interesting for everyone, but that's one thing. And then the main subscription would be for all of the courses. You would get 118, 120, you would get 121, and then all courses that release afterwards as well, as long as you're subscribed, obviously, right? Because it's a monthly reoccurring charge. That would be interesting. Have it for channel members so it could be on YouTube. So I was thinking about something like that. I don't know how easily I can implement it. Like that's the only thing that I was like, maybe I can do something there. Wait, maybe I should be able to do that, right? Actually, like I should be able to upload, but it's gonna be so many videos, man. It's gonna be so many videos that I have to upload. I don't know if I can do it on YouTube. I have a conditional cutoff. For the full one, you have a conditional cutoff for a period of time. I don't know what that means. What about Twitch subs? I'm not going to be able to do it via Twitch subs. Do you like spruce trees? I'm ambivalent with them. I don't understand, brother. Explain again. To prevent subscription from totally outstripping the MC releases and it costing more. From outstripping the MC releasing. Okay, I don't know what that means. Now I don't understand what you're saying. because it's like, it's not like we're all of a sudden going to get however many like courses. Maybe duplicate the courses into a simple one that shows how to add items as an introduction. Anything advanced goes into the next tier. No, I don't know if that makes sense. So if a release takes 2 years, you don't pay for 2 years for one course. You wouldn't pay for 2 years for one course anyway. What you would do is you would pay X amount of dollars, and while you pay that, you get access to every course that exists as of right now. And if you're like, I don't want to use modding right now, you can just unsubscribe, and then when a new course comes out, you could resubscribe in theory. That would be the model. That I would also add. Like I said, this is in addition. I have the course and I'm happy with it. But what did you mean? So what I meant is that some people, okay, because of the current structure of the Minecraft updates, it is hard to update the courses in the current way that they're sitting there. Because obviously, if I did, let's say, a 21.9 course, not only is that I don't like that idea, it's kind of stupid. But the amount of effort for that version would suffice, like it would warrant a new course, in my opinion, right? Because the changes have been so significant in the minor versions that you could already have a new course. And my reasoning there is that with a subscription model, it would have it easier for me to calculate it would have it easier for me to calculate, what would you say? Wait a second. A subscription model would have because of the monthly recurring revenue, it would be safer for me to update the courses with that much like work, because that is a lot of work. What about update to X videos? Yeah, no, that would be fine. This is another issue because the 121 courses are like the structure that I have are fucked, so it's rough. Just stick to 120.1. No, Mojings are making too many updates. Yes, but people also want some of the new stuff. How about minor subscription where you can request a feature demonstrated directly? This is all fine. This can also be a thing that we could add as sort of a thing. You're absolutely right. That could be a thing. But I'm just saying. I was just wondering, like, I would just wanted to like sort of put it out there as an idea. Because like at least one or two people did already say that they would be could be interested in something like that. Because obviously also if you wanted to learn both Fabric and NeoForge, let's say, right now you would have to buy both courses. However, with a subscription model, of course, you would just get the subscription and you would have both courses available, right? So it would always be all of the courses. Also, Duppy Conqueror, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. Right, so that is why this could be a good idea to test. Good idea. I would totally go for it. Also, you're good at explaining your thoughts, and I understand that it's hard to organize a newly born thought. Yeah, absolutely, right? I just don't like the idea of subscription and losing access to content after amount pays like 2 or 3 times the amount of the course I was interested in using. That's fair. I agree with you. I am absolutely agree with you. I understand that. I would say that I would also offset it with some other benefits, right? So it would probably also include some other things. How much would the B subscription be? Right now, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the pricing is going to be. I don't know. I would have to see. There's a lot of subscriptions you're competing with. No, I understand. I'm not saying that this isn't somewhat challenging. I absolutely agree. Selling micro courses that are effectively custom paid tutorials. Yeah, it's hard though. I don't know. It's hard. It's not easy. It's hard. I don't think that there's like a right or wrong answer in this instance, by the way. I'm just sort of putting out my feelers and just sort of seeing what comes back. Like micro tutorials, yeah. I'm not sure. Once you did one course for a while, and you got a bit of an understanding, the free YouTube updates videos suffice. I don't really need another course for a new version. I feel to learn stuff. How many people actually did multiple courses here? A couple of people, I think. A couple of them. I do think that there's a couple of people who buy multiple courses. But yeah, I mean, it's also for new people, right? Like, I mean, that's fine. I don't think there's a bad thing. Like a block or do a thing. Yeah, please answer my question. Adding pipe. Well, you didn't really add a question. You just said that pipes aren't complicated. Okay. So what happens if you so on your pipes, okay? What happens if you do the following? So, oh Jesus, that is definitely not what I want to do. So on your pipes, if you put in down a pipe right here, right, and a pipe right here, and a pipe right here, and a pipe right here, and then you connect those to 2 chests, right? So this is a chest right here. Oh, this is a chest right here. No, this is a chest, and this is a chest. and I want to pump from this chest to this chest. What happens with this loop right here? That's my question. This is one of the issues with pipes. You have to, you know, 38 watching, only 8 likes. What? The likes have not updated. We have 55 likes, my friend. Pirate software bit again. No. I would buy multiple courses, but I don't have enough money. And I don't know which one to get. Yeah, no, fair. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not... No, it's good. Making good tutorials is hard, and paying monthly sounds like you value someone's hard effort. I also agree. I mean, at the end of the day, it would basically also be a basically it would also be sort of a Patreon, but you have it on just my website, and you would get the courses as well, which I think is kind of a, I mean, that's a neat thing. And I do have some other ideas for other benefits as well, which would be, I think, really solid. I think that there's other benefits that would also include that, and I think that at that point you wouldn't be like, oh, well, if I, you know, let's for the sake of argument say, oh, if I was subscribed for this for 5 months, then all of a sudden I would then have a it would be the same as paying for the course, right? I agree with you, but if there's other benefits layered on top of that, I feel like it would offset that by quite a bit, in my opinion. That was just one of my thoughts. Would help in the long run, but it would support you, allow you to make more courses and improve of them. Yes, I'd ultimately depend on the price range. Absolutely agreed. I think that that is what the thing about it is. Yeah, I want to buy the courses, but I don't have money right now. Would the subscription make them cheaper? Well, obviously the subscription wouldn't be $60 a month for the courses. That would be insane, right? So you would basically then you could just buy the course. It would obviously be if you would just have it for 1 month. Theoretically, it would be significantly cheaper, right? So you would have to have it for multiple months in order for the subscription to catch up to the full price of the course. Yeah, that's basically that's the idea. I think that's how you would say it. Yeah, expensive in the moment, more expensive in the long run. Yes, if you just want the courses, then yes, it would be more expensive in the long run. But that's also the question. If you're like, well, I maybe only need this for like 2 or 3 months, then you'd probably still then it would still be probably better to do that. You could also have some specific course materials that could be bought individually. Maybe. What are the actual functional differences between Forge and NeoForge? They seem to be basically Forge, but better docs. Yeah, and also better just like in general, I think. These courses could be standalone and not part of the series per se. Just basics. Yeah, maybe. Maybe an option to convert a sub to a paid course. I mean, maybe. I think that could work. I think that could work. Could be done. Buying subscription and watching all courses in 1 month speedrun. I mean, listen. If someone wants to do that, they could definitely try and do that. Like, I would not be. That would be one thing that obviously someone could do. Yeah, absolutely. Also, try to appreciate if you make some updates to your website or are not able to change the appearance. So the appearance on the Teachable website is only it's very bare bones. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in order for me to like change the complete like HTML and stuff, I would need to get the higher tier version, and that just costs too much in my opinion. I'm not willing to pay that in a year for the Teachable version right now, like the plan. I would have to go for the advanced plan, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. White label website. Yeah. Wait, is there no way to change it? I don't even know if there is a way to change it, actually. I'm definitely a little bit restricted on what I can do on Teachable, sadly. But I feel pretty baked into the ecosystem right now for me to want to change. I don't really want to change, so we're probably gonna stick with it for now. But yeah. All right. Well, interesting. Well, listen, like I said, I don't know if this is gonna happen or not. I was just sort of putting out my feelers. But But yeah, those are some interesting ideas. So like, you know, possibility of converting a sub to a paid course. I could see that. I could see that. It's we'll see. I'm all for supporting individuals trying to form passion with yeah, absolutely. Listen, I mean, at the end of the day, it's also genuinely, it would literally just be next to what we have already, right? Like, it wouldn't change anything about the current structure that we have, right? Where basically you can buy the courses individually, there would be sales, all of that stuff would basically still exist in general, right? So that would still exist. There would just also be the idea of the subscription stuff, which would be a different way, basically a Patreon on steroids that could basically yeah, would also support, as well as you would also get courses as well as other benefits. Like I said, I do have a couple of other benefits in mind that could be quite interesting. I will need to work through those still, but yeah, that's sort of one idea. Awesome. Well, there you go. That is pretty neat and good to know. Anyway, yeah, benefit question. How about one feature request for Twitch per month? Like on stream with their code. As in, I should show people your code? Or like you get to suggest a thing that I create on, that I get to create on stream. Maybe 50 or 100 requests for a specific topic. Since I have a job and steady income, I don't mind paying monthly subscription. It's something good and your teaching suits me. Absolutely. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Like, obviously it would be a completely thing that you know, an optional thing, right? Could also work at my work. We're going to start teaching game development skills through Minecraft. Yo, would be a huge part of it. And you already helped me so much. Oh yeah, how about reviewing our code? Well, that would be, I mean, so I could see for reviewing the code. Once again, this is all speculation. We're under, like, we are all you know, we're the community, right? Like, no one's outside over here, right? So we're only us are listening to this. No, but like, I could see code reviews for also, this is just spitballing. Maybe I could see doing code reviews in like either group sessions, so that we would do a group session where I'm like, hey, we're gonna do a group session, whatever. I mean, I don't know, you know, X day, and we're gonna take a look at code from, you know, KP Dragon. We're gonna take a look at code from Purple Banana, and then just like sort of talk about it. And do realize though that, as you have clearly seen, because because Minecraft modding is not always very straightforward, you know, it's not like I can like code review every single thing, right? Like, that's not. So I'm just saying. Review code and make fun. Yeah. Everyone has opinion. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Kaupenjoe? Exactly. I'm telling you, I at some point so want to make a parody song of that with Kaupenjoe. You don't even realize. I so want to do that, man. It would go so hard. It would be so cool. I don't know. I really think it would be awesome. Saying that you can know that you're impacting way more than just your subscribers. Keep it up, man. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, listen, I do think it's pretty crazy. There are a lot of people. Hey, brother, can you make a video on how to add a local host button in Minecraft? So like to do one click and then you launch a server? I don't know if that's I mean, first of all, that's way too specific, but also I don't know if that even works, to be honest with you. I don't think that just works. Localhost built in, brother. That's true. It's built in. What was also built in is that we're nearing the end. I'm going to send you off with some absolutely fantastic wisdom, okay? What is the wisdom that I have learned? The wisdom that I've learned in recent days and months and weeks is the following. If less is more, maybe nothing is everything. And what you should think about for this week, until we hopefully will meet next time. I think we will meet next week on Modding Monday again, if you so choose to come there. What you should think about for this week is, we always think that we have to do more in our lives. Oh, we have to get more money. We have to do that, get that better job. We have to do, we have to make more mods. We have to do more. We have to work out more. I have to work out more. Maybe this next week, what you should think about is, maybe what I should actually do is I should subtract a little bit from what I'm doing instead of adding more. Because maybe more is not always the answer. Think about that. And sometimes subtracting something could be good. Can you reveal some plans for the future you have with us? Well, Purple Banana, I have some crazy shit cooking. I can tell you that much. I have some crazy shit cooking. It's probably going to take a little longer, but it looks pretty good. I'm going to say it looks pretty fucking good. It's pretty good. Less vacation. Exactly. That's exactly what I meant. You should do less vacation. Anyway, but we will be back next week again, Modding Monday, 4 p.m. CEST. And yeah, I hope you had a great show. Listen, today was fucking awesome. I thought that it was amazing, okay? I think this was one of the best streams ever. Can I get some ones in chat for the best stream that we had so far? I think this was really fun, man. This was awesome. This was awesome, guys. You were amazing, okay? You were great, okay? Like, special shoutouts, definitely Double Pie, Luna. We gotta do some special shoutouts to Kapitencraft, to 7410, right? Some special shoutouts over here. Cause that was crazy, bro. That was insane. It was good. It was fun. It was fun, man. There you go. Got a couple of ones. Nice. Nice to see. Awesome. Hope I will see you all next time again. Until then, keep modding, stay awesome, and see you there.